Thank you, Canada, so much. Nearly $230,000 raised so far today. Sandra Schmerler Day here at the Scotties in Moose Jaw. We're rolling along here in Moose Jaw, and tonight we have ourselves a heavyweight tilt. Jennifer Jones has a resume many curlers can only dream about, but it's been 5 years since her last Scotties Championship. Can she get the Buffalo back on top? Stefanie Lawton is in search of her first Scotties title. 3 tricks, 3 fourth-place finishes. Is this the year she makes her breakthrough? 2 teams with playoff aspirations. The Olympic champions against the home team, Manitoba, Saskatchewan. The Scotties continues. Well, there is more snow in the forecast for this evening and through Monday, but the rest of the week, sunny and average temperatures here in Moose Jaw, the site of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts. The Canadian Women's Curling Championship. Draw 4 went this afternoon here at Mosaic Place, and it was Newfoundland Labrador against Prince Edward Island, Heather Strong St. John's against Suzanne Burt from Charlottetown. And Heather Strong has been playing so well, really carrying over from her win in the Ford Hot Shots, and here in the third makes this quiet tap back to score 3 as she goes on to the win. Curls 86% and has really carried this team from St. John's on her back. Elsewhere, Northern Ontario, first ever win by a Northern Ontario team at a Scotties by 4 over Quebec. Ontario, extra end, they beat Nova Scotia, and Manitoba wins again. British Columbia struggling badly. Patty Knesevic from Prince George has now lost 3 in a row. As we expected, the top 3 teams, Team Canada, Alberta, Manitoba, challenging already. Who is going to get that 4th spot? All those other teams will likely fight for that final playoff position. As on this, a Sunday night, we say hello, Canada. Welcome back to Moose Jaw and our continuing coverage of the Scotties. Cheryl and Russ alongside. We always look forward to this Manitoba-Saskatchewan matchup. I'd be hard-pressed, Russ, in recent memory to see or think of a team that puts more pressure, that proverbial pedal to the metal, than Jen Jones.
No question about it. You don't win a gold medal out scoring some points. They're the best at it. Rock placement, knowing the angles, how to miss, to give it to the brushers all the time. And I think if I was coaching this team against the great Stefanie Lawton, I would stick to that style, all-out offense. More rocks and play to better. No better than doing that with Don McEwen, the very best lead in this field. Get them in the top of the rings, buried. Force the rookie, Stephanie Schmidt, to make some shots.
When it comes to Saskatchewan, we saw her against Team Canada, and I think you agree that maybe Stefanie Lawton played a little too timidly.
Well, she did, and then by the time they had to get back in the game and put rocks in play, it was already too late. But now tonight, you're playing a team that loves rocks in play. So for tonight, I would suggest for Stefanie to lean to that defensive style as much as I'd like to see her go offensive, because it frustrates the Jones team. So leave rocks out of play and frustrate Jennifer Jones.
The game plan is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping families have better financial futures. Jennifer Jones, Manitoba, against Stefanie Lawton, Saskatchewan, when we come back.
We break down the weekend to blocks of time, and you want to try to win each segment, and then you know if you do that, you're going to make the playoffs. That's the goal of our team, and that's what we're going to try to do this week.
When we were here a couple years ago in Moose Jaw playing in the Canada Cup, that support was just phenomenal for us, and we definitely feed off of it. When you have the crowd behind you and they're right there with you, it's a great feeling. It gives you goosebumps.
The 2015 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Sponge Towels Paper Towels. Nothing absorbs like it. The 2015 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. By Tim Hortons, official coffee of the Canadian Curling Association. And by Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
4 games on the ice on a Sunday night. Team Canada tries to make it 3 in a row as they go against Ontario and the team from Thornhill. Alberta also atop the table right now against winless New Brunswick. Our featured game is on sheet C, and on the outside sheet D, Northern Ontario coming off their win against PEI, losing this afternoon. Newfoundland and Labrador. There's already a buzz in this building. Saskatchewan, Manitoba. Time to meet the teams now. It's brought to you by Home Hardware. Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
Hi, I'm Skip Jennifer Jones from Team Manitoba. Our lead is Don McEwen. Our second is Jill Officer. Our third is Caitlin Laws, and we curl at the St. Mattel Curling Club in Winnipeg.
Hi, I'm Stefanie Lawton, skip of Team Saskatchewan. At lead is Marliese Kasner. Our second is Steph Schmidt. Our third is Sherry Anderson, and we curl out of the Nutana Curling Club in Saskatoon.
Manitoba, Jennifer Jones have won the draw to the button, so they will have the last rock. They'll have the hammer here in the first, playing the Redstone. Saskatchewan, the yellow. Marliese Kasner gets us underway, and it'll be interesting to see now, again, depending where this stone goes, what, in fact, Jen Jones does.
Yeah, and I'm thinking almost wherever it goes, there could be corner guard, unless this is right on the center line, top button, top four. Otherwise, it could be a corner guard. Actually, it's pretty perfect, though.
Nice weight, Marliese. Good sweep.
Nice one.
Fight the four?
Yeah, fight the four.
Should be a real classic, this game. Like, all these curlers out here, all 8 of them are world class. They can make all the shots. We tend to point out the differences. It's not like the Lawton team can't draw. It's not like the Jones team can't hit. But it's offense against defense here.
Well, yeah, you're looking just for the little things that you can see. You know, as much as I'd like to see Steph play with more rocks and play, I do believe in adjusting your game plan for the team you're playing. And you know how much Jen loves those rocks and play, so maybe take that away from her in this game.
Oh, wow.
I don't mind the nose.
Well, the opening was about take advantage of Don McEwen.
Okay. Brushing.
She's seriously good.
That's impossible to do, it seems.
Yeah.
So the game is on here at Mosaic Place on a Sunday night. Day 2 coverage of the Scotties from Moose Jaw.
Pick it! Pick it! No. Queen! Queen! No! That's good.
We'll get the shot, Rock.
Okay, make sure
Releases it off the back and now sits
you like the corner?
just back at T-line.
Like that, or do you like hitting it?
I think hitting it.
Either that or corner.
Yeah, I like the corner.
Yeah, okay.
That's the call. The reason you did what you did with Don and utilized that beautiful freeze was to open up the scoring area. It didn't quite roll out for the Jones team, but it's not a rock that should hurt Jennifer Jones later in the end. So throw up the corner guard. There's extremely good chance Stefanie Lawton's going to hit it, because that's her style. If they ever knows one, you go around and get your 2.
Well, and it's funny, you see with Holman's team, they would have hit that rock. They play for the blank in the first end. Jones is always super aggressive the first end. They usually get points early in the game just because of that.
Exactly.
So up goes the corner from Don McEwen. As we say good evening to Kathy Gauthier. Good crowd here this evening, and wonder if that may affect the ice.
Well, it could, Vic. I talked to Dave Merklinger and Regina's Darren Gress, who is his assistant. They know that the air handling units aren't sufficient in this building. They actually bring too much air in. So what they have to deal with is this unit in the roof, and that's where they're going to be bringing air in if they need it. They vented the building between draws, but it is the first 3-game day. They do learn a little bit. They're not really worried, but they are concerned. And if we do start to see changes, probably the outside sheets first is where you'll see them, but we will be watching tonight. This is the biggest crowd so far.
As you might expect with Saskatchewan playing Manitoba and Jennifer Jones. And there is that air handling system that will release the hot air from the roof. But as is always the case, Russ, we tend to find that the outside sheets, that heat coming off the crowd over the boards, and just tends to frost up the outside sheets.
No question. You tend to forget in a curling club it's cold, the ice temperature. If you even have heat at your curling club, you're maybe around 35, 40 Fahrenheit. You can see temperatures here 65, 70 Fahrenheit. And how do you keep the ice frozen, let alone at the right temperature? It's a real balancing act for these guys.
Mine's great. Wow.
Stefanie threw up the guard, which I applaud her for. But that still didn't bother Jennifer Jones. They just looped right around it and let's go.
And I heard a wow show. I mean, they again, if you were with us yesterday, these two center sheets were straighter than the outside. Dave Merklinger and the crew, give them credit. They've done something. They've played with it. And now there's lots of curl.
I think the wow was, they didn't expect it at all. These sheets have been a little bit straighter, so they've been fiddling with it, and they're getting a lot of curl, which both teams will love.
And a wow is good for us.
Go, curl. Go. Hard. We're no bounce. Hard. Go, every inch. Okay. That's good. Okay.
So this is that's the position at second now with Stefanie Schmidt joining this team with the injury to
get to the inside a little bit.
Sherry Singler, unable to play, the longtime second for Stefanie Lawton. Hurt her ankle, slipped in the driveway of her house, and they waited till the last minute before making their lineup change. So Stefanie Schmidt throws the second stones. And she was with the team, of course, while Stefanie Lawton was away from the team during the tour season. Lana Vey is now their fifth and sitting on the bench.
Is that where they wanted it, or how good is that? And I think this is the move right here. Like Stefanie Schmidt, I watched her curl for the Lawton team in Red Deer. She made a ton of shots. She's a great curler, great junior career. So it's not like she's going to miss that many shots, but there's an 11% differential between Jill Officer and Stefanie here after 2 games. So do that. Put as much pressure on you as you can. It's the only way you're going to get these top players to miss.
Well, and I wonder if that differential has been just Steph getting used to icing Stefanie Schmidt, because she was played with the team Stefanie Schmidt did all year, but Stefanie Lawton wasn't icing her, so that's just a little bit of a learning curve, and maybe she, she'll start to figure that out.
Great analysis, because in game 1 it was all her Stephanie's out interns that were hanging. And were they hanging, or was the broom just in the wrong spot?
Yeah, right.
Back, forward. We're there.
Oh, I feel so bad for Sherry Singler. You play all year for the opportunity to be here at a Scotties and to have that happen.
What a great player, too.
No kidding.
And Rick Folk, as we talked about yesterday, said their style of play has been changed with her absence. Coming around. Wow, and right to the back, edge of the floor. Shot stone remains Manitoba. They do have last rock here in this first.
It's supposed to be a freeze, but it ended up pretty good.
Either we run that or we go here. Okay. Come on. Okay. Right on the nose.
I like the run because it could open things up here, and if Caitlin makes this perfect, to leave the red Manitoba shot in the rings.
Caitlin Laws now some late licks. McEwen off as a run it back.
Sit. Good, Caitlin. Shot.
Now leaves the shooter right there, covering her shot stone.
Half underneath with that red one. Nice shot by Caitlin.
I think so.
What? We did it higher?
Watch that red stone spill across the top edge of the 8, and there is that guard out in front, and then just peeks a little bit out the wide side.
Not much less. Not much.
I think if Sherry's ever going to miss a shot, it's a draw, that big rotation. Sometimes they'll just glide on her that extra foot or two.
A little more, Steph. It's not coming off.
Whoa. That same shot. They don't want to set up a double here.
Got to curl. Yes. Got to curl.
Got to curl, and curling it does. Just to sit on the corner.
Really fortunate for Saskatchewan. That didn't tick the red one and set up an easy double.
Just curled enough at the end.
Shot stone remains Manitoba.
I took off a little bit, like more than a foot.
Just gets enough curl at the end to take the double away.
No, that's all right. It just seemed to.
If you rub there, spill open, then you bang them both.
Oh, do you ever? Now it not only you can't get both, but it's really shrinking the scoring area for Manitoba.
Mine's a little tight. Mine's good.
A little inside, a little tight line from Caitlin Laws. Officer McEwen, 2 of the best in the game. Look at that, and inside.
Great shot.
brush,
Hey,
girl.
Caitlin, real
Good
good.
brush.
Wow.
Great shooting.
Thanks.
Very nice, Caitlin.
What
Not
a
very,
first.
Not super quick there, hey?
And it's only the
No.
first.
I feel like you can sweep it though. No one's had
We
sweep
talked
it
about
yet.
it, Vic, so many times at the Scotties where many of the teams
Like, I
will
thought
blank
Jill-
it out. Or Rachel's very famous for that. It's a comfort zone, but if you know a lot of the teams want to keep it simple with the first end, why not? Why not do
Is that
that?
like a 14?
Because I think the team that wants to keep it simple as well, they get tight when it's not going the direction that they planned that end to go. So I think Jen's done that for years.
Taking his time, but it's finishing pretty good at the end. So you're throwing like back 8. Back 4?
Back 4. Back 4. Do you like a little less?
No.
No? Okay.
Right into the crotch.
Yeah, but that's tough. That's really tough. You tick the top one, you could be looking at 4.
Okay, yeah, it really is coming, like it'll come off because this is a tighter path, hey? Well, I want back 4.
Back
Tough shot.
Okay.
14.
So
Yeah.
just be ready to
Sweep it. Yeah. You know the way.
Sweep that.
A little different path, as
Let's go, Steph.
Stephanie
Let's go, Steph. Off
said,
straight.
but it where Cheryl, or sorry, where Cheryl, sorry, threw it got a little quicker, you know. So if she gets this out at all, it's going to be heavy.
Nice read.
Back 8! Yeah! Back 8, back 12!
Well, that's a little up weight. She was looking for back 4.
Back 8, back 12! 12! Yes! Hurry! Hard!
Schmidt and Kasner on the brush have backed right off.
I know. I don't want to roll too far. Great shot,
And they'll
Steph.
tap
Real
the
nice.
second shot stone back and sit on top.
Great ice reading on that first end.
Beautiful curling shot.
Might be able to get them all
Well, they're really aware
You know what?
of where they're putting the broom in the first end.
I like it.
Like 3/4?
Yeah.
Okay. Like a 9?
Yeah.
8.5
I
probably.
like it.
One of the leaders is playing right next door on sheet B, Alberta, with 2 straight wins against winless New Brunswick. And sitting 1-2, can she make the play for 3?
She sure can, and Val made a really nice draw on her first one on this side, Vic, so she knows what draw weight will be. For Sylvie Robichaud, tried to get to the face of shot. Stone had great line, but was just a little bit short. That's a third shot, so does need a good chunk of the forefoot for the 3rd point.
Not moving!
Line's good.
Val Sweeting out of the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton.
guys!
Last year's runner-up to Rachel Holman in Montreal.
Line's great. All yours.
Yep. Right back.
Got a great
Very
battle
nice,
of
great
front
job.
ends here. I mean,
Well,
Ferguson and Brown, how good is that? You're seeing Officer McEwen for Manitoba. 3 quick ones for Alberta. Jen Jones and her first. And then off and will spin out. Releases the stones off the back, and Manitoba is sitting 2.
It's a great shot by Jen here.
Almost.
She does unfortunately leave Stephanie a shot back in behind cover.
Yeah, and that's about all she had, though. And
Yeah.
and nice to see Jen make that nice in-turn, because she really struggled 3 times that I remember. Quite a bit wide on the in-turn game number 1. Now, you look at her stats, game number 2, she's 88%, so maybe she solved that problem overnight.
Just a tiny bit, yeah. It looked like it was starting to steer.
I saw them throwing rocks last night after when they had their practice time at the end of the day. So maybe, you know, that's the time to go out there, figure out what you're doing and clean it up.
Flop just about anywhere to the left-hand side of her screen.
Good hack! Solid hack!
Final
Solid
stone.
hack!
Opening in.
Whoa!
Stephanie Lawton
Whoa! Solid hack!
trying to get across that nose. Get a flip towards the center line. Get across that nose. Lift the other way. And she banged it right on the beat.
Yeah, sorry. It's too bad. Good throw, Steph.
Any lighter.
Yeah, just a
Sorry.
little bit more weight
I
than
didn't
they
hear
were
the winch of
expecting.
that, though.
Those are tough.
Just make sure of our 2.
Always some pebble there, so it's it would
got
easy
it.
for the underthrow that tick the guard.
Well, and you heard Steph say on her first one that getting close to the line, it grabs, so they know that's
There
where
you
the
are.
curl
Yeah.
is. So it's scary to
No question.
underthrow it.
Just go and look right past the hog line. think I might have seen something right by the Scotties.
Little cleanup by Jill Officer. Chance for Manitoba to get a couple.
Hey, Jen.
Just bumper.
Yeah, let's make it.
It's really hard for 3, so we're playing for 2. And
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Really hard for 3. Oh, if she can angle it back and get rid of the yellow at the back, possibly.
Yeah, but I think that takes the red away too. So I'd be pretty happy with a deuce here.
Yep. Oh! Clean up.
Thank you, Officer. Now they got her. Now they got her. Now they're called off. One more time. One more time. Here comes that center guard. Get it by quickly. Tap it straight back. And there's 1. There is 2 for Manitoba. We heard Jennifer Jones say, wow. And we echo that after the first. Wow. We got to get these people busy on a Sandra Schmerler day. Make a donation in support of neonatal care across our country. Let's begin our updates on this Sunday night with Northern Ontario against Prince Edward Island. Tracy Horgan and her team from the Idlewild in Sudbury against Prince Edward Island, and from the Charlottetown Curling Complex, Suzanne Bird. Final stone, Kathy.
Well, it really has been all PEI. Had 2 buried for almost all of this end. You can see already lying 1, an opportunity for 2 if she can find the 4-foot here in the first end.
We saw Suzanne Bird and PEI this afternoon when they dropped their game in that all-Atlantic battle against Newfoundland and Labrador. And 2 it is, PEI. What a wonderful way to start. Much anticipated matchup. Manitoba against Saskatchewan. Manitoba getting their 2. So Saskatchewan will have the last rock. They have the hammer here in the second, playing the yellow stones. Once again, we've got rocks in play.
I was impressed with Stefanie Lawton. They made a lot of shots, so they played aggressively, but they're beaten by a team that's even better at it. And that was just a well-curled end. For Stefanie to be successful this week, I think she needs to do more of that. Maybe not against Jennifer Jones, but you look at the stats here. With that deuce, Manitoba scored 20 points so far.
Want to rip that?
Lawton scored 11.
That's
kind of partly different styles. And there's nothing wrong with the way Lawton's team executes the big weight hits.
I think this one we can sweep better, like manage better.
Hey, Cheryl, let's talk a little bit about what just transpired. Okay, Marlies Kastner rolls out. There is that yellow corner, Saskatchewan. Jennifer Jones said, you want to rip it, get rid of it? And the team said, no, let's go around our own. What does that tell you?
Well, they want to put the pressure on Lawton, and sometimes you can just, it's that moment that you make the decision that, yeah, we want to go, we see an opening, and that's what they've decided to do.
And that's, again, that just constant coming at you, Russ. They just, they don't see. Yes, they can play defensively. We know that. But it's just, this is where they are happiest.
Yes, exactly. And as a skip, you sit there and you try to get inside the other skip's head. Are they tentative? Are they unconfident? Are they afraid to play a certain shot? Manitoba's sending the message to Lawton that we're not afraid of anything. You know, and that sometimes gets inside your head.
A split? What about a hack on that top? Can we get on?
In both these teams, they derive their wins or obtain their wins in kind of 2 different ways. Jennifer, she is, what drives her wins is the points she scores. She's, over the 2-year tour period, she's like 8 points a game, which is incredible. It's #1. And Stefanie is more points against. She limits the scoring opportunities for the other team, so they just end up at a win, but in different ways.
And that's what makes the sport so great. It's a lot like a football team. You know, they'd say defense wins championships, but there's a lot of teams that win championships because they score a lot of points.
Just normal.
Yeah.
Stephanie Schmidt.
Yeah. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Just missed it.
Nice
But great shot, because there's 2 corner guards now.
So close. Yeah. Good throw, Steph.
I like Stefanie's delivery, very solid. I like the shoulder positioning, a bit of a
You
bent
must
arm.
have just
Teared it. Curled nice there.
That was perfect weight
Yeah,
for
good
that
throw.
shot because it did allow them to keep that corner around.
This could be the key matchup here. Drill officer Stephanie Schmidt.
Okay, 4 feet.
easy, easy. I think it's a little hot, if anything. Whoa, 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 whoa.
That's a curl. We need this to finish. Are you
Yeah.
close?
No, we're just tight.
Okay, you gotta go. 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 Every inch. Hard, Dawn. Hard, hard, hard. You're good. That's good. Nice spot, Jill. We'll try that again.
On Sandra Schmerler Day, our telethon continues as we say good evening, Ryan
Same
Mudrick.
weight, Steph.
Vic, thank you very much. And this could indeed be a record-setting day. It all began this morning. Sandra Schmerler, what a story she was in this province. We lost her 15 years ago, but her amazing legacy remains. Of course, raising money for children in crisis, babies in need right across this country. The record for this day was set in Kingston a couple years ago. Final total for the day was about $257,000. Right now, we're at about $237,000. So we can break the record, the single-day record, need the phones to ring. And, of course, it's such an incredible cause. And the team on the ice right now, Stefanie Lawton, their team donating $1,000 earlier today. Hopefully teams from around the country, they'll respond. Let's help break that record.
I need less than that, though, eh?
Yeah, a little less.
Those dreaded runbacks, they either get you out of trouble or put you in more trouble. Now a chance to sit another one underneath.
Okay, weight's not bad. Pretty good. Time's
Caitlin
good.
Laws throwing the third stones, renewing a battle a long time ago, 2008, when she was skipping Manitoba at the Canadian Juniors against Stephanie Schmidt,
It looks heavy.
and she won that one.
Through there.
To become the Canadian champion.
I don't think it's like this interior.
Great shot. They're getting a lot more finish on these middle arm. This one for sure. This
Nice.
middle sheet.
No, it was good this afternoon too. This beautiful sheet.
In or out? In?
Caitlin's come to play here.
Terry Anderson, boy. Did she let go before they were called on?
Whoa. Step. Off.
And they'll just run it off.
Okay, that's fine.
Shooter spins over, gets caught, covers the 8-foot now. This has to be a little frustrating. You have the last rock, you have the hammer, you're Lawton, and all you're doing is chasing.
And you haven't had a chance to use those corner guards you have, so frustrating. The one mistake, and not if they don't get this guard to curl up properly, they get an opportunity to play a hit and roll in behind.
Okay, roll. You're good. We're tight, really tight.
Oh, you're heavy.
Are you heavy? No,
It's good.
Clean
It's good.
Clean. It's gotta sit. Clean.
Trick to placing these guards on the right line is knowing exactly where it's going to stop.
Whoa. Good, perfect. Let go. Nice, Caitlin.
Nice pair, Caitlin. Nice pair. She really finished the end, eh? Peel.
Sherry made a lot of these at the provincial championship, and the way these are lined up, you might get everything.
Or did you drive it across the face and the other stone back?
Straight back, yes.
Yep. You got to angle this one way, hope the other stone go. Oh, not quite.
Oh, man, that's just not good.
So close.
Yeah.
And the rocks now moved over a little bit, so.
It's funny sports
There,
sometimes.
split
They
center,
played a run back, made the run back, but stuffed it. That one's an eighth of an inch, or maybe getting everything out of there, or at least getting it off the button. Now you're looking at a picket fence.
You have the practice or about the same? Pretty close, Jen. Okay.
There's no draw opportunity on the left-hand side of her sheet. The only draw for Stephanie, if she has to do it with her last ones, on this right-hand side. So you'll see the perfect guard if you're a Manitoba fan.
Try not to sweep it early, okay?
And then the guard might come a little bit closer to that open side.
Yeah, you may end up forcing Steph to maybe raise on one of those outside yellow ones.
4 feet. Good work, guys.
Skip Stones.
I got it, Joe. It's less than Caitlin's.
Jennifer Jones with her first.
Get off.
Let it work. 4 feet. Okay, you can clean.
Clean it.
Halfway to 4 feet. You have to finish it at the
Gotta
end.
go soon.
Just keep it clean.
Yep.
Yep.
Hard. That's good.
Could have went a hair sooner.
Ontario with a 1-0 lead over Team Canada. That was a steal of one.
It was.
That's almost unheard of against Rachel Homan. And Homan in more trouble against Julie Hastings out of Thornhill, Ontario.
She's in a pile of trouble. Faces 3. She tried to run back on her first, got the nose and missed everything in the house. This is the attempted hit and roll onto the forefoot for the single.
Courtney, Weagle, brush, roll over, and roll too far. And there's a catcher there. Steal one more, Ontario. And Julie Hastings.
Trying to get 2 of them at least here.
Let's go, Steph.
Yeah, let's go.
Alberta, we showed you, got 3 in the first. Val Sweeting out of Edmonton as they play New Brunswick, and the team from Curl Moncton, Sylvie Robichaud, last on the way, Kathy.
Well, and it really looked good for Alberta for a while. Laurie Johns made a great hit and roll behind the guard. The problem was being behind the guard meant it was behind the tee line, and New Brunswick has done a better job of freezing down than has Alberta. So this is a draw for 2, needs 8 foot.
Stefanie Lawton, click, bet them all, touch them all! And opens up the center line, pushes the Manitoba Stone behind the corner, but gets everything off the forefoot. Wow.
Steph is such a great hitter. Big time weight also.
Well, she's so technically strong that she can throw those kind of big weight shots with so much accuracy.
Meanwhile, New Brunswick did get their deuce. Haven't had a lot to cheer about so far, but tonight,
Like, the line is more important. Okay. I'd ideally like it to be in the
in a very big game early in round robin.
We're dead buried over there.
Yeah, they are absolutely socked in their top 12 behind cover, sitting 1.
Room, guys. Let it work.
Okay, just
Off, Dilly. Get off, Jill.
We're gonna have to go soon.
Wait,
John. Okay, yeah. We're just short. We're short.
Just a bite.
Just get a bite. Get a bite. Just a bite.
Just a bite.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Trying to make sure. Sorry.
You see Stephanie play the double now.
Yeah, that came in just a little deeper. They wanted to bite top 12 foot.
Shoot, nice throw. I have a quarter off. She's got nothing. That didn't curl at all.
No. All right. Play the double. Ooh, okay. Let's go, Steph.
Yeah.
What weight?
Firm, like not big peel, but like firm. Firm is
Okay, firm. Let's do our stuff. Get that rock and the rope.
Yeah.
You got her.
Manitoba scoring 2 in the first. Now sitting 2, top 12. Final stone, Stefanie Lawton out of the Nutana in Saskatoon. Schmidt, Kasner are just marching this down. There's one. Oh, and it'll slide underneath. She hit it too thin. And it'll be a steal of one more Manitoba here in the second. 44 curlers started the week with a chance to drive away in an all-new 2015 Ford F-150. in the annual Ford Hot Shots competition. That number, though, trimmed down to just 2. And in the final, Ontario's Stacey Smith against Heather Strong. And the skip from Newfoundland and Labrador came up big when she had to. Trailing by 1 heading into the final round, Strong scored 4, enough to win for the 2nd year in a row. Only the 2nd curler to ever do so. Heather Strong wins the Ford Hot Shots and a 2-year lease on Canada's best-selling pickup, the Ford F-150. And she has been playing very well, Heather Strong, on Sandra Schmerler Day. We thank all of you who have called to make donations. The phones remain open. Brian is in the telethon area. So many of the curlers have been on hand to take your call. If you haven't, we'd urge you to. It's all in support of neonatal care centers across our country, including a hospital here in Moose Jaw Union. So 2 for Manitoba in the first, a steal of 1, and now here in the third, down by 3. Saskatchewan will once again have the last drop. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstone.
Back 12? Yeah.
Really surprised with Stephanie's call here. The Dawn put it on the top of the button as usual, and they called the freeze, which allows the Manitoba team to hit it.
Wait's good.
Corner guard, take advantage of that 3-guard zone.
Especially when you look at the score.
Right.
We're back 12.
I know it's a dangerous stone, but like you say, the score dictates the call there, doesn't it?
No game release. Sorry, that's my fault.
Even if we can kick that, just hit roll right there. Here. Or do you want to play the triple? I don't mind this.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind trying to force this in.
Yeah. We can throw it hard that way. Do you like that better?
My gut was in first, but...
Here. See, Jill. Don't do much.
Yeah, how greedy did you get?
I understand the keeping it simple part, but...
Yeah, and this Caitlin's great. You could hammer it, leave 1 red one in play, and probably have a blank. Or you can sit 3 here and maybe force Lawton to a single, which would be fantastic, but you run the risk of giving up a 2.
No,
tough call.
You can't. Off.
That's pretty quiet.
Right off. Okay, yep, Caitlin, yep. Okay.
There's the problem with sitting 3 is there's a bit of a pocket.
Okay. Yeah.
Or Cher, do you like this?
Yeah, that's nice.
I don't like that.
Prince Edward Island scored 2 in the first. And more pressure here. Northern Ontario, and this is Tracy Horgan out of Sudbury. Went 4-7 in 2012. First ever, though, Northern Ontario representative at the Scotties. Kathy.
Well, she made a really good one on her first, Vic. Full 4-foot. It just didn't finish as she had hoped. And so it was PEI able to remove it. So this is, in fact, the same shot. Needs 4-foot again. This time, it would be for the point.
Good sweeping. Good sweep,
Tracy
guys.
Horgan and the team from the Idlewild Golf and Country Club coming through that 3-team pre-qualifying event.
I like here, right on the nose.
Beating Yukon and Territories to qualify for the main draw of 12 teams.
Make it.
There was an option to freeze there for Stefanie Lawton, a nice little pocket. As you said, Cheryl, 3-point lead. Would have been tempting, and now it'd be interesting to see if they get another good chance to score their 2 here.
Hard! We're not, no roll. Okay.
Well, they're leaving rocks in play for them, so they're getting opportunities to freeze into some pockets.
So now it's up to Saskatchewan Russ just to make the shots.
Yeah, but they're not calling the freezes. That's what surprises me here. You freeze to that. What does Jennifer do? You know, like
so where would you go here? Would you put it into the crotch of those 2?
I would. I really
the
would.
ones in the 8-foot, on the edge of the 4.
Sure, your 3rd shot, but there's lots of time left. And you know what Jennifer's up to because she's winning by 3. She's not going to guard the shot rock or anything like that. So you want to make Caitlin's next shots as hard as possible to try to get an error.
No, back 2. Gotta go. Whoa, just we're tapping. Whoa. Back 8. Back 4. Yeah, back 8, back 4.
This should curl once it gets to the line.
Yeah, yep.
Gets right fast and maybe roll
Get a
partly
little.
buried.
Yep. Okay. Okay.
And does get a little flip in behind. It is the shot stone for the moment.
A sneaky little angle.
Can we not? Can we hit that?
I think picking it is better. Okay.
Be tempting to hit the top red, I think.
Double in the
I don't
back,
mind
though.
that, yeah.
Well, if
I
you're
guess as long as, yeah.
Firm.
if you're Manitoba, rocks in play only hurt you. Is that right, Cheryl?
Exactly. You really, that's what Stefanie Lawton is looking for, because that gives her the opportunity for something to freeze to or come around. So
further to Russell's point, if you bang the red one and drive it back, you might get rid of 2 or 3.
I think she was a little worried about the jam, so went for the pick.
And there it goes.
Another great shot by Caitlin.
Good brushing, though.
So now it gets to the point, the freeze is still a call, but how long do you wait? It might be too late.
I don't mind that tap.
Yeah, now, yeah.
So that's tap it like 3 inches.
Yeah, that's less than I had, so.
Yeah, I know. It looks like not very much, but. So just T-line, eh?
Yeah.
Sherry's got
You got
such
it, Sherry.
great touch. This is one of the shots she's very good at, that precise, soft weight shots.
With the big rotation, too, I think it's easy for the brushers to judge it.
Yeah.
T. Back button.
Gotta go.
These casters saying gotta go, and she and Stephanie Schmidt pick it up right away.
Back 8. Hard, guys. Hard. At the most. Whoa.
Boy, there's that crotch shot.
Okay.
And they'll roll out on top.
Good.
Sitting for 3rd shot.
It goes across the top. Okay. I think so. Yep.
They tightened up the ice on her. They gave her a little less, didn't they?
Yeah,
Half
maybe
is good. 3/4.
not enough.
Okay. Let's go, Caitlin. 7, 8.
Now, this is the advantage of being such a knowledgeable skip in Jennifer Jones. It looks like this could jam, but if Caitlin hits this dead on with speed, it will go across the top of that side red. If she hits it high side, she might jam it.
No. It's good.
Curl up the hair.
Bang, and away it goes.
Just want to make sure we kiss that one. Yeah. Good shot. Nice pair. Go here, like, as long as it touches it, we're
like that.
I know.
I just when you said 7/8, I'm like, anything but a quarter.
Yeah.
This is a tough part with this Jones team, because, as I said, they're very good at scoring points, but they're equally as good at defending leads.
They've got it all.
Just to it, Cher. Even up here is okay.
A little chance here. Sherry freezes. They might get a blank out of this end now.
Yeah, it was. Bit more, Marlies?
I don't think so.
It's not anymore.
Line's good. Line's good. Weight's good. Line's great. Gotta go pretty. Go a bit. Yep, line. Gotta go pretty sim. Hard line. Weight's great. Hard line. Go. Whoa. No bump. No bump. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nice shot, Sherry. Very nice.
So nice.
Beautiful shot.
Nice shot, guys. That really walked over at the end.
But that little separation, and you know, there's always that discussion, what's the toughest shot in curling, but that freeze still has, because you have to be right on the nose, no separation.
Right.
More so than ever, it's the toughest shot because there's more curl, and you heard Sherry say, boy, that really walked across at the end, which cost her that line. But the rocks, they're so quick, they're so lively. Like if Jennifer gets a 3/4 of this, it still goes out.
So as good as that is, likely, unless she misses the shot, this is going to be squeezed out the side. Out of her hand, McEwen and officers. You can hear Caitlin Laws.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
You're good? Yes, you are. Squished it just out the side.
Sorry.
Good job. Nice shot.
I was usually stick my foot out, but I didn't know how.
Well, this is a bit of a shock, to be quite honest with you.
No more ice?
Steal of 2 singles, back-to-back steals, and more trouble for Team Canada. Kathy?
Well, and the shot zone was there. They were actually line shot was Team Canada. Emma jammed a stone back. This is the thin double, hoping to catch enough of the yellow-red combo.
For 3, maybe.
You bet.
Bang, bang. And 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, how quickly things change. Wow.
That turned it around. 1 shot. As we watch the first stone, Stefanie Lawton. Look at that. And then again, there comes back the action of the stones and how lively they are.
Well, and then on top of that, that rotation that, you know, Holman throws just makes them even livelier.
Made that look easy.
So I think Steph's just going to play for a blank and try and start all over next end.
A couple nice freezes and worked their way into this situation.
Yep. Hard! Yep. Right to it. Clean. Whoa. Right to it. Whoa! I got it. Still a little. Yeah, a little bit. Good.
We'll hang it on the back edge of the 4.
Nice done, guys. Nice done. Nice done. Good shooting.
Yeah, kick to it. Let's go, Steph.
Final stone and looking for the blank. Here in 3.
Hard, guys, quick. Hard.
Schmidt and Kasner
Hard. You got it. Go.
are going to have to work this. And well done to hold the line and get the blank. Manitoba continues to lead it. Saskatchewan will have the hammer when we come back. A reminder, it is Sandra Schmerler Day. The number to call, make a donation in support of neonatal care at hospitals across Canada. What's your favorite number? A lot of people have one. However, not a lot of people have a least favorite number. You couldn't blame Saskatchewan skip Stefanie Lawton if her least favorite number is 4. Why? Well, you see, she's been to the Scotties on 3 previous occasions and made the playoffs every time. But every time she's failed to make the podium, finishing 4th, and you guessed it, 4th. And it's not like she hasn't found success elsewhere in curling. She is a former Canadian junior champion and a multiple winner of the Canada Cup. However, at the Scotties, she's been stuck in that spot that no one wants to be, just one step away from the podium. So maybe here this week, in her home province, with a crowd dressed in green on her side, this is the time that Stefanie Lawton takes that step onto the podium. That's definitely what she's hoping for. Many people expect her to challenge again for that playoff spot, whether it be 3 or 4, whether she can in fact make that step up. Right now needs to step up here against Manitoba, down 3-0 as we play in the 4th. And she does have the last rock. Saskatchewan has the hammer playing the Yellowstone.
She needs to outscore the great Jennifer Jones by 4 to win this game, and I'm just a little surprised. Last end and this end, Dawn McEwen throws it in. Stefanie calls that freeze. You peel it out there because you can, and now when you throw the corner guard, you legally can hit it, as Jill can do so well, and it's tough to score with no guards.
Good, Julie.
That's why we put the free guard zone in, so you could generate points. That first one could not be hit. It could be moved as the Lisa Weigel and all the other people do now, but you can't remove. So you'd have a corner guard to use.
And Marlies is so solid with her weight. Like, I've not seen Stefanie play that shot before where she's freezing down.
Me neither.
I have not seen that. This is a new call for her.
Yeah.
And when the game's tight, I actually don't mind that call.
Yeah, get it off that danger zone.
But when you're down, it's...
Now you have to credit Stefanie with some patience. Maybe she's going to make the move a little later, but...
Yeah, but we said earlier, when we first came on the air, Cheryl, that
Nice weight, Steph.
timid play
Nice
early results in you trying to scratch and come back later, and in Stefanie's case, it was too late against Team Canada.
Well, it is, because then everything's a pressure shot at that point, and one miss and you're down 6 points instead of just 3. So I sometimes think they're waiting too late on this, and it just makes it tough.
Very nice.
Well, it's Jill Officer and Caitlin Laws throwing these peels too. That you have to factor some of that in. Sure, we've all missed them, but boy.
Well, and they're throwing no pressure shots.
Yes.
Manitoba is, and all of Saskatchewan's are high pressure shots that have to be made perfectly.
Line's good. One. Go. You got it, guys. Keep going. 1, 2. Right here. Good sweeping. Good shot. Nice throw, Steph.
Stefanie Schmidt throwing up the corner. Yeah, it's difficult when you're playing now for a miss from this Manitoba team.
Yeah, they don't come very often, those misses.
Oh, no.
Clean.
Oh. Oh.
You're good. Clean.
Nice throw, Caitlin.
Very nice.
Thanks, Marlies.
You're welcome. Let's go, Chair. Other side, Chair? Yeah. Okay.
Move it around to the other turn, which is a good idea because it's the same thrower in Caitlin Laws, so don't give her the same corner guard.
We said the other evening as well that if you're playing Saskatchewan this week, keep the crowd out of it, take them out of it. You know, we've only seen that flag wave once. It was a great shot, but it still resulted in a 2 for Manitoba early.
Okay, 2.
Well, it's great to be the hometown team when you're winning, because the crowd just pushes you even forward more, but it's tough to be the home crowd team when you're not winning.
Whoa. Okay.
Just updating you on the other scores. Val Sweeting
You could roll
and
it
Alberta
on,
with
it's
a
hard. I think we just
couple
feel
in the
it.
third, now leading New Brunswick 5-2. And Prince Edward Island bouncing back nicely after losing this afternoon. Pick up a couple to lead Northern Ontario 4-1 going to 4.
No, clean only. Clean only.
You're good.
You're good. Good. Good rush. Right on it, Cher?
Yeah.
Okay.
We freeze it?
Yep.
Okay. Now this. Back forward.
4 feet of ice on the nose here. It's been pretty consistent. Other than draw number 1, this shot was a lot straighter.
Back 4.
Hey, stick close.
There.
Pretty good.
Wait only. Line's good, guys.
Just
Line's
back
great. Line's good.
Gotta go.
Real danger with this situation too is
Weight's good.
if you don't make a good one, all of a sudden late in the end, Jones sits 2 and now you can't blank.
Line's perfect. Go. Hard. Go.
The last thing you want to do is get forced. You either want your deuce or a blank, so in between is not good.
We kept
Sorry.
I agree. Sorry, you got it.
I don't mind the blank in this end too.
Yeah.
I've been amazed all year at the Jones team, because I think when you've been there and done it all, complacency is such a an issue, it can become a huge issue for you. And so what drives you to continue to play at this level and want to get better when you've done everything? And it's got to be a lot internal amongst their team, and probably some outside forces, coaches, the people around them that keep pushing them to get better, because it's an easy thing to just say, hey, we've done it all and this doesn't excite us as much anymore.
And they're pulled in 9 different directions, as you would know from the Olympic fame, and you're at every single banquet that was ever invented. And you're right, I could see them playing well here if they won Manitoba, getting up for this, but to be #1 in the tour all through the fall, that's pretty impressive.
Incredible.
Whoa. Clean.
Yeah, you're okay. Whoa. Just let it work. Good.
Wow.
Thanks, Sherry. Nice, Jen.
I wanted to get them all, but
It's good.
yeah, I'll take it.
And Jen.
Sorry.
It's
It just missed it. So.
curling surgery.
Wanted to get them all, but
Yeah.
Right, Steph? Put it right on it?
Cut it off the face.
You got 14?
You know, they're still to this day.
Yeah, I got it.
we're gonna, yeah. We've been getting
They were leading the Santa Claus parade in Winnipeg, and back in November, there's a mural now painted on the outside
We
of
were a
the
little bit surprised.
St. Vital Curling Club with their picture on it. Jill Officer just had a park named in her honor. I mean, it's just,
Okay, you know it. Let's go.
there's always something and always somebody asking, but they still have their lives. I remember after, where were we? I think it was the Continental Cup in Calgary, and I was on a red eye.
Hard.
And there was Jennifer Jones. Why was she on the red eye? Because she had to be at a meeting in Mont Tremblant the next day for her business, the National Bank Financial.
Pretty incredible.
Okay, good sweep.
Now here's this danger.
Sorry, good stuff.
Knowing Jennifer, she might take a crack at sitting 2 here.
I think this should still run with weight. It seems to be like you went through that draw was really straight.
Yeah, and Steph's
Yeah.
here too. You got it.
How so? Just playing this quietly and move it, get rid of it, and then roll your shooter to the outside.
Yeah, instead of throwing peel, she might soften the weight here and make sure she doesn't jam it. And if it's soft enough and Caitlin calls it perfect, it might hang in the corner. And there goes to blank, which would be the perfect situation for Manitoba.
No.
It's not easy. You have to keep the weight pretty soft. With that ice, it looks like they're throwing it fairly firm.
This team has also made the commitment for another 4-year run to hopefully defend their Olympic gold, get through the Canadian curling trials, and represent the country in Korea.
Right off. No.
That's good, Jen.
And it'll spin out the back.
That's fine.
A little strong, probably.
No, I thought it was good.
I mean, we had there and you hit a piece of it, right, before. So,
I think there
you know,
is
just
fine.
tighten it up.
Yep.
They can hold it.
Jennifer wanted to hang around, but 3-0, you did the right thing. Just don't jam it.
Okay, first.
I've asked this before, Cheryl, and I just wonder, you're not generating anything with last rock. I know it's 3 points, but would you ever consider taking a single here just to change it up and give them the hammer and you try to set the pace?
You know what? Teams do it because of the free guard zone, because they then control the start of the end. I've seen it done. I don't think Stefanie would ever do it, and a 3-point lead that's a little scary, but I've watched teams do it sometimes just because they can control where the first rocks go.
Final stone looking for the blank. Get a piece. Oh, just enough. Back-to-back blanks, 3 and 4.
Hi, I'm Rachel Holman, skip of Team Canada. Today is Sandra Schmirler Day, so please pick up the phone and donate today.
And let's check in on Team Canada against Ontario after they gave up those 2 steals. Big 3 by Rachel Holman, and now Ontario and Julie Hastings has a chance to get a couple back.
Well, she really does, and we saw that great shot by Rachel, but unfortunately that has not continued. She was trying to be short. She came in heavy, and that's the only way Ontario could score 2. Allows her a shot at the shot stone, and that is your deuce.
Bang, bang, away they go. And back in front they go, Ontario and Hastings out of Thornhill, Ontario. An update as well, Alberta and New Brunswick as they play in 4. Alberta opened with 3, scored a deuce in the 3rd to lead at 5-2. Final stone for the skip from the Curl Moncton and Sylvie Robichaud.
She's trying to play the tap, Vic. You could see that it was Alberta lying 3. It is her first stone that she threw that was just a little bit short. Trying to use that now. Played the option to go around the outside, but it just didn't. It just that outward motion on her release, and it does not come back.
And that stone top edge of the 4-foot steel point. Alberta and Val Sweeting out of the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton. So now you are up to date. On this Sunday night, our featured game, Manitoba against Saskatchewan. And we had a wow kind of start. Lots of rocks in play. Manitoba scored 2, stole 1. And we've had back-to-back blanks. It remains 3-0 Manitoba. And here in 5, once again, Saskatchewan with last rock playing the Yellowstones.
What is it?
Stefanie to the corner guard up this time, so she's willing to get some rocks in play. Nice little tap here, try to split them. Beautiful.
It's a great shot. Good. Steal the guard. Yeah, if we hit this and she just throws around, no?
Would you like here? I think I like more weight if we're going to play.
Sorry, what?
What weight do you like? I don't know how much you have.
I have almost all. It's against it.
Do you like here or here?
Here.
Okay.
I love this team. All 4 are invested in the strategy. You heard Caitlin say to the front end, you know, what about peeling the corner guard? That's a good play also.
Yep. Whoa!
Whoa.
Jill Officer.
Clean? Clean. Yep. Whoa! Whoa! We're gonna overroll. That's good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Very nice, Jillian.
Big.
Good.
No?
Do you like that throw better? Yeah.
Do you like right into there?
Yeah, I like that.
Sure. We saw that before, didn't we?
Prince Edward Island with a 4-1 lead over Northern Ontario. And
It was top 4.
shot stone yellow.
It is indeed. Tracy made a really nice shot on her first one, came around and tapped it back, but didn't tap it far enough. And so PEI capped it off. Trying to run.
And, oh boy, jammed it. The run back stone jams. Steal 1, PEI. And Suzanne Burt.
Go hard! Hard line now, 2, go! 4, hard! Yep.
Okay.
Whoa. Okay. The guard?
Yeah.
She's going to freeze that
Or
one
we
again,
rip
though,
that.
right? If we hit the guard, she's going to freeze to that one
That's
again.
so long.
Yeah. Just, can we...
Well, I think to your point,
note, like, get this
Russ, a lot of these teams, the high-level
anywhere
teams,
high.
all
What do you like?
4 players
Yeah,
know
we
the
can
strategy
lock
so
these.
well.
Well,
What if we...
they could all likely skip.
I like that.
But skipping takes a certain temperament. They know the game that well. So but you know, you have somebody in Jill Officer, that's her perfect position. And Caitlin Laws maybe one day will skip again as she did in junior. But you know, Dawn McEwen is going to be probably a lifetime lead.
Yeah, and she should be because she's so good. But to Cheryl's point, they can all help out the skipper once in a while with some thought process.
Good shot.
Oh,
Right out, Dawn.
very nice to avoid the jam.
I don't know. What do you
And
like?
again, they all know their
Yeah, is it that
place, as it were. You
I guess
contribute
it's
the information, Cheryl, and then you back off, because ultimately it's going to be the skip decision.
Right, and I think, you know, the other thing you've seen over the years is it used to be that players could maybe be weaker in a position, and now you see all these players, they take such pride in being Dawn is the best lead and wants to be the best lead, Jill the best second, and people aren't always worried about everybody wanting to skip or playing third. They're all taking a position and taking pride in it.
It's back 12.
Whoa. No.
Grab.
Got a curl to
Starting to come down.
touch.
Yeah.
Coming down?
Yeah.
It is.
Whoa,
Just a
gotta
little
stop.
tap.
Gotta stop.
Little tap.
And a little
Okay,
tap
Steph.
indeed.
Nice, Steph.
That really
No,
came
this is
down.
good.
Instead of picking this, I think you'll see the Jones team
Here.
knows it and keep it higher in the
Like
rings.
an 8 or like 8.5, 8. Yeah, that's fine. Yep.
Lose the back red, that's okay.
Yeah, that's probably even better.
I would think so.
Yep. Oh. Oh.
Caitlin Laws.
Oh. Yep. Yep. Still.
And now
right
some
out.
late
That's fine,
brushing.
Caitlin. Good. Right up. Sorry.
And they'll push it through the hole. That's something
Oh, geez. Sorry, I just bumped that a little bit.
you see a lot of teams. And this particular team, it seems to be no matter what shot, there's almost an immediate call for a brush, and then they'll call them off. And I don't know whether it's a panic thing, but there's right away there's a call. Get on. And, okay, no, you don't have to. Do you notice that too, Cheryl?
Like
Or
back
am I just hearing things and not understanding?
Yeah, I don't know if I've noticed that as much with them. I do think they want the brushes down. I think they're a team that knows that, you know, keeping the path in front of the rock clean. So, you know, maybe that's just a kind of a reaction call for Jen to call them down right away and then call off it. They don't take a lot of ice on anything either, so.
Well, yeah, because they're rarely going to take the brushers out of it.
No.
Close. Close. Yep. Whoa, line. Whoa, line. How much? Pumping it through. Whoa, line. Whoa. Close. Yes. No. Yes. Whoa.
Where's this showing a flip to? It's going to flip underneath.
Hard, Steph, hard.
And it may have just peeked out the wide side in the 8-foot second shot.
Sherry was robbed there. Beautiful weight on, off. It got to that center line, took the right-hand turn, and
just fell. Didn't it?
There is room there for Caitlin.
We S-woed one too many times.
Yeah, exactly.
At the end, I was trying to say whoa for you to no roll.
Oh.
That 10.5.
Yeah, she's so great on a team. I
Yeah.
mean, they're down 3 points, and she's just still keeping it light and
She just
positive.
loves curling, right?
She does. She's so good at it and brings so much more to a team than just shot making.
Whoa.
This is her sixth, or Sherry Anderson, sixth Saskatchewan title.
Okay, right out, Joey. It's not going to stick. Right out. Make sure you're right out. That a girl. Very nice.
Oh, is their catcher there just by.
Good, Caitlin.
Nice, Caitlin.
Good.
Does a trick.
9.5.
Yeah, I was
think that's
solid,
good.
but I didn't want to.
No. I didn't know sticking was really that great, to be
No,
honest.
I wanted to make sure if anything we had rolled away.
I was thinking going around myself, but sure. Even top 8 and get second shot, hey? Top 8.
There we go. There's an
top
aggressive
8.
move
We
now.
need a little more.
More yet, or is that good?
Yeah, just top 8, guys, so it's not going to come out the other side. Sorry.
That's okay. False start.
Bach.
Go share, tap 8. You got it.
Weight's close. Stay close.
Want to go a bit?
Line's good. Just 8 guys. Let's get second shot.
Okay.
Just make sure we're second.
Top 8 foot. We are.
Got to curl a bit.
Let it work.
Finish it up, Marlies.
We're more than
Yeah,
top 8.
yeah, go. Finish it up. Go every inch.
Oh, lovely.
Okay.
Very nice. Grabs just the top edge of the 4.
Good shot, Cher. There you go, Cher. Everybody.
Half there?
I like that.
Well, Jones had the opportunity to peel this corner guard earlier, and Jennifer said it's a pretty long guard, and all she meant by that is if, in this case, Sherry Anderson gets one underneath, there's a chance you can get that out there.
Might a sliver, maybe.
Yeah, this is all a weight shot now, so you just need to throw the weight that you get. Still a little finish when it gets past the guard.
Half weight. Okay.
And we've seen it finish here so good.
They'll go crazy here, but are you on the line or outside it? It looks like they're taking pretty tight ice here.
We have to kill it, so.
Okay, let's go.
Pretty well right in behind.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
I'll leave it up to you.
Jennifer Jones and her first, leading 3-0. Trying to win a third in a row. Oh, there's no mistake now. They got to really go on this one. Officer McEwen. Here comes that guard. Here they go. Here comes that guard.
Outside, Jen.
Oh, and that starts a little bit of a murmur through the crowd.
Fine, Jen.
For the first time that I can think of in this
Sorry,
game.
guys. Jen, it's fine, Jen.
Saskatchewan played an aggressive call.
Nose is pretty
Forced
good,
Jennifer to a
eh?
tough
Pretty
shot.
even. Sorry.
Here they go. Two.
Sorry.
If we roll a little to the outside is
A
okay.
hair is okay, but
Just
the angle
watch.
tree, you're going to be right there. So
Yeah, watch here. I don't know if it should be okay here.
it should finish up some.
You can watch the double there too.
It's, I mean, they have been. The team through the first 4 and 5, partly the way this fifth end, until that miss, 96% as a team. That's how good they've been. So now you get a miss out of them, Russ. If you're Saskatchewan, goes without saying, you make it count.
Yeah, exactly. Knows this, there is no double.
Oh boy, look at this. Trying to hold the line for them now. Trying to hold the line. Can't afford to lose this. Can't afford to lose this. Oh, and she got that inside roll now. To the top of the button. It's flat, but is it there?
It is. It has to be thrown very hard. Jennifer, I harken back to that first game because that was the only one she looked human. And a couple of interns were throwing really hard and she flicked them back wide a little bit. Obviously today she's making everything. And 88 in the first game today, so that's a little more than half rocks. You need some speed.
Yeah, she's taking no ice, so you know she's throwing it hard.
There's a little curl here too, even with that speed.
This one's coming. Make up time. Trying to make up for her miss. Jen Jones get one, and that's all rolling over in the corner, not quite.
I like that.
Saskatchewan is going to have their chance.
Yeah, we played this way, hey? I threw my blank that way. Just control it.
Yeah, that one. Then go for it.
You got this, Steph. Control weight again?
Control, yeah.
Sounds good.
Great opportunity to get her juice here.
Just the hair more.
You think that's okay? Like, I don't want
Then you're a little more comfortable.
I think
You
just
can
a hair
force
more,
and
Cher.
Yeah, you're right
Get
back
your
in
juice.
this thing.
It's like this down.
Okay. You got her.
I think back, they were going to play the freeze. Sherry said, let's try the come around, and it paid off.
Look like a bit less.
Easy. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Control down.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Control.
whoa. Clean, clean, clean. We're great. We're good.
We're good. We're good. Listen to the crowd. They'll get the 2, Saskatchewan. And it comes as we go to the 5th and break. Manitoba leads it on Sandra Schmerler Day. One of Saskatchewan's, one of Canada's best curlers. And her legacy in support of neonatal care across Canada.
The 2015 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by M&M Meat Shops. Frozen food at its best.
I don't think we can say how big that 2 points is for Saskatchewan. Right at the break, they get a couple, trail 3-2. Stefanie Lawton out of the Nutana in Saskatoon is with Canada.
Steph, you have played a very patient waiting game. How big now was the decision by Sherry to go around that guard?
Definitely a big decision there. I think, we just have to make them shoot at us a little bit and get something around a guard and play that way, and just work at making those shots the best we can and keep at it.
Tell us how hard it is mentally when you're playing a team like this that just goes hard after you.
Yeah, I think for us it's a patient game, and we just go out there and make the shots, and the simple shots, and hitting sticks and make the good draws and make them shoot at us.
Now, you've had 2 children, both of them over 8 pounds, and did not need a neonatal intensive care unit. What would you say to people that still haven't contributed but maybe are thinking they might like to?
Oh, it makes such a big difference. I have so many close friends that have needed it, and it makes a huge difference to have that care for young babies and to give them a great start.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And of course, it is Sandra Schmerler Day here on TSN, and Stefanie Lawton and her team have certainly done their part, donating $1,000 to this amazing cause, of course, helping babies in crisis right across Canada. We talked about a record being set. Well, guess what? That record was back in Kingston about 2 years ago. They raised $257,000. We're proud to report around $283,000 to this point, and still going strong. Yeah, put your hands together. You guys certainly deserved it. However, keep the phones ringing. Also, coming up a little later on in the broadcast, a special presentation you won't want to miss. Sandra's 2 daughters are here. They're going to help me with that. That's coming up later. It's been a fantastic day so far on TSN. Moose Jaw, it's the friendly city. It's also the giving city. So is the rest of Canada. It's been fantastic. We'll have more from Moose Jaw and Mosaic Place right after this.
The 2015 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Home Hardware. Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice. By Ford, proud partner of the Canadian Curling Association for over 20 years. And by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
Mosaic Place here in Moose Jaw, Sunday night, day 2 of our coverage, the Scotties Tournament of Hearts. Welcome back. Manitoba, Saskatchewan. And here in 6, Manitoba will have the last rock. They have the hammer, playing the Red Stones after Saskatchewan got that pair in 5 before going to the break. Saskatchewan puts up the guard. Saskatchewan goes right around, and then second stone from Saskatchewan lead. Marlies Kasner comes up just a little light, snuggles up beside top 8.
Off.
And sit it will.
What a weapon. Dead buried with Dawn's first one. In the top half of the rings where it has to be. Rolls as far over as you can, hangs around, and a good start for Manitoba.
Weld it right on it. Work with it. Full 8, you guys.
She doesn't get the opportunity to hit very often, Dawn, but we watched her in the mixed doubles at the Continental Cup. She's brilliant.
Yeah, she played with her husband, Mike.
Clean. 5.
First time ever, a husband and wife.
That's pretty good stuff.
Combination played.
That could have went sideways.
Oh, you're not talking about the stone. Oh, okay. Oh.
But didn't.
Okay, whoa, whoa.
Very nice.
Great shot. Nice shot, Steph. Good
Shot,
save.
kid.
Steph's made a lot of shots this game.
Feel that?
There is Magic
that.
Mike
You want to hit it thick.
here watching his
Like
wife
If you do that.
after having
Okay.
gone through the
Okay.
Manitoba
Or do you want to go that way?
championship. Disappointing
Whatever
end, of
looks
course,
better.
for Mike again.
No, I like this way.
Losing
I
the
like
final.
you.
Reed Carruthers, Manitoba champion. He'll be at the Tim Hortons Briar in Calgary.
Yeah, no, you said Russ, Steph's had a great game this game, and I think it just was a matter of Stefanie Lawton just figuring out, where to put the broom for her. She had nice for her very often. So.
You guys like that? Yeah. Or do you want to go there? I like
gripping.
feeling. Yeah. Okay.
Play the scoreboard a little bit. You're up one here. You don't have to get into too big a mess. If you ever could run that straight back, pick the yellow out.
Saw a little look over the right shoulder by Jen Jones. There is her own stone, of course, sitting there at T-line, 12 foot. Could be a jam spot. Well, it could have been like that. Let's take a look at the numbers after 5. We told you just how good Manitoba had been playing. It was 96% as a team prior to the last 2 shots by Jennifer Jones, and so it's fallen to 92. And Saskatchewan at 79. And interestingly enough, something that they do very well, their hit percentage has let them down so far. The numbers after 5 brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of the Canadian Curling Association.
Line, girls. Line's good,
I
guys.
think the Saskatchewan hit percentage is low because they've been tough shots, and that's Jennifer's MO. Apply pressure, apply pressure. And Stefanie turned it around in the last time. She did exactly that to Jennifer. Luke went around with the Sherry shot, got the miss.
Yeah, it's when you make the shots. And
Yes.
Sherry Anderson made a great come around there and put the pressure on them.
Clean only.
Jill Officer.
Hit.
I'm on this side, sorry.
I've never been a huge, I look at percentages. I think they're a good guide and they're a good scouting guide for opposition teams, I think, as well to watch. But I really like to look at, what you and I look at sometimes is, are they missing out turns or are they missing in turns? Those are the kind of things as a skip or as a coach that you look for. And that's how you could strategically play against that team.
Is there a pattern there? Like we picked on Stephanie Schmidt at the start of the week. She was a little bit wide on that in turn. Now Steph Lawton has figured it out, moved the broom. Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of patterns
We're biting
sometimes.
12 steps. Not digging yet. We can go to it.
Got it,
We can
girl.
go to
Okay,
it.
clean.
Coming down. It's coming down.
It's a
Right
tree.
to it.
Yeah,
Right to it. Go. Go.
Okay. I swear that rock slides.
We light on my side. Yeah. Back 8.
Little comment under the breath.
Is that done?
I swear that rock slides. What do you mean by that?
Just it could be a glider. It could just slide further. It's catching them. They think it's going to stop sooner than it does, and it's sliding a lot further.
We somehow ended up with the perfect angles here.
We just try and change the angles, like
Just T-line weight. I don't mind that.
back 4, back
Team
8.
Canada
Yeah. Try to hit it 7, 8,
continues to
5.
lead over Ontario.
Like that way.
Like, yeah, so that we might have
Alberta,
something
boy.
like just here.
Mel Sweeting.
Okay.
Steal
Either that
of
or
3 and
back.
5.
I don't
Breaks it
mind that.
open.
Okay. Back 8.
Prince Edward Island.
Yep.
Okay.
Northern Ontario with 1 and 5. PEI leading.
Doing or guarding.
Just gonna try and change the angles
Oh, we're
a
moving
bit.
them around? Okay.
Back 8.
I'm like, what are we doing?
Yeah, just back 8.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good.
Right, like right now, you can't really get rid of
This
any of
angle's
them.
really bad. That one goes here, and if you hit it thin enough, that one might go
So,
there.
7, 8, roll like
So they're just going to move these around a little bit and try to kick this yellow over just a little bit and get the 2 yellows lined up that way. They're guarding the red one, but then they're removable.
It's gradual though, so just.
Yeah. Okay.
tough shot. Just a little high side with about a T-line weight here.
Back 12, back 8.
Caitlin Laws.
Back 8.
Officer
Right off.
McEwen.
Right off.
Not a lick so
Right
far.
off. Yeah, go as far as you can go, Dilly. As far as you can go. That's good, Caitlin. Good.
That's pretty
Nice
good.
shot. That's
Gets
good.
it off the face.
Yeah, now the yellows are there. It's not what they wanted, but it's not bad.
Wait, Caitlin.
Well, it's getting a little scary for Saskatchewan with all the reds in the rings. And they don't have hammer.
If I take this away, does she have the crotch double? She's not jamming there. She won't be jamming here. Then she'd be sitting 1, 2, and 4.
Yeah. Can you go to there?
You like the timeout?
Timeout being called. Each team given 2
Yeah, the double.
90-second timeouts, and that will bring Coach
Do we hit
Rick
this
Folk
one, or
to
do you
the
want to
ice.
call timeout?
Let's call it timeout.
Or
Let's call it
hit
timeout.
that back.
Yeah, timeout, please. We gotta just keep our shooter around, right? Our rucks.
Yeah. I don't like playing on those.
No. What do you like?
What do you like?
I want to leave our 2 like that, right?
Yeah. Do you like
You
a
like
little
that?
tap?
Why don't we play the short rays?
Take out
Get our
one of
yellow-
theirs. Get rid of
Yellow onto their red.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Yeah. Stick our shooter. Just
Yeah,
straight
stick
right
the
there.
shooter right there,
Just
yeah.
nose.
Yeah.
Straight back. She'll play the
So
double
if we
and
hit
try and
these,
she'll
then
have a
she
double.
crotches those, eh?
Yeah.
So we might as well make the move first, get
Sure.
ours
These are
at the 8
going-
foot.
So this,
Let's throw control weight.
Okay,
Kind
sure.
of right.
And just
What do you think,
stick it
right on the
there.
nose? Keep the
Sure.
shooter there.
Sure, let's do that, sure. Yep. She's going to have a double with it.
Well, you're going to listen to him, aren't you? Two-time Canadian, two-time world champion.
Yeah.
Once in
well,
Saskatchewan,
it will
once
not
in
move
BC,
too much,
Rick
is
Folk.
Steph, eh?
No, just control.
My
I
daughter
think right
played
here.
with Michelle Englot, and they asked me to coach, and we lost to them in the final to come here. And Rick made an unbelievable call in the 8th, and looked like it was a sure 3, and they changed the call. Rick said play the free. Stephanie executed it perfectly and forced it to a single. And
Yeah, we've seen this
but
spot
this
a couple
this
times
one,
here.
I like the idea, but if you kind of roll a little left or right here, there's a chance for a big end still for Manitoba.
On the bench with Lana Vey.
I saw your daughter Ashley talking to Rick, so I wonder if maybe are you out of a job next year?
Yeah, well, for sure.
Wow.
He won fair and square, and
Wow.
yeah, she'd probably cut me long before that.
She was driving a bus last time I saw her. Heading towards you.
Okay, okay, that's good.
Now that was the danger. Now there's a simple double, and you sit probably 2 and 4th.
You're going to go behind.
Close to clipping it, but
I don't know. I think it's our best shot. I mean, we could also play that. Do you like that better?
sit in front.
Yeah. I think it goes behind, Caitlin.
Okay.
Well, it depends where you hit it.
Yeah.
but I don't mind that.
Yeah, because we'll be 2-3.
Yeah. Okay, play that.
Okay. It's pretty straight here.
I feel if
Yep.
they nose it and chip that shot
like
rock,
them.
it'll go across to the red. I think if you low side it, it would work, but
I think we're just gonna hit and roll in front.
Okay.
we're gonna stay patient, play the hit and roll here.
Will be 2-3.
Okay. Yeah, I think if you low side it, it'll go underneath it. But
Okay. Let's go, Caitlin.
Looks like it, doesn't it?
Right onto the nose of that.
Just going to try to roll flop on top. And they're in really good shape here, Manitoba.
Whoa! Oh!
Officer McEwen trying to get that little flip over on top.
Beauty.
Oh, wow. Great call, great brush, great throw.
Nice. Nice shot.
I mean, all the things, Cheryl, that go into this shot, from the thrower to the call by Jones and the brush.
yeah, it's amazing. It takes all four of them to make these shots, and they use every bit of each of themselves to do it. The sweeping, the line calling. Caitlin threw the perfect weight for that.
We'll sit 1-2 1-2.
Control. It might move a little more out here or not.
I think it will finish up a little more, yeah.
Knowing your angles too, you could come down here and try to redirect this way. With peel weight, you're going to kick that red right across. Maybe even get lucky and get that rock right there. But what they're going to try is they're going to come down, hit this one, try to roll underneath here. They have to hang around. If you don't hang around, you're probably looking at 3.
We'll stay with it.
Just didn't come across the nose enough.
That's good.
Wait,
good
It's close for second shot.
Yeah, hit and roll there. She plays that though. Hit and roll to here would be great. Go big, and then she plays that, but I have something. What about Can I crotch that and then just kick that over? Make that double.
That's about there.
What do you like? If I nose that, she just has to nose it, and there's line 2.
Yeah.
I think this is our best, don't you think? To here.
Yeah. Make her make that, and then we've got that. Hers didn't do much at all out here. You got it.
Trying to roll underneath, as they explained so well. You could have played that left-hand yellow, try to play the double where Caitlin's standing. Not an easy double, though.
That one comes into play too, right?
Yeah, if our shooter's up higher. Yeah, I see what you mean.
I think the method to Jennifer's madness here is if you roll under, Stefanie has to play a raise. If she makes the raise and rolls out, for instance, they can't hold the the raised rock, then it's a pretty easy raise at the top. For as many as 3. Got to make the roll first, though.
This has been a little straight out here.
Yeah, Stefanie looked tight, and then they held it.
Off, Jill, off. Right off. Off, off.
Jennifer Jones in her first here in 6.
Never. Try and roll it ahead. That's good.
And it just stays straight.
She had really nice weight on that, too.
Didn't do anything.
No, I thought it would come up a bit at the end.
That says it all. It didn't do anything.
And
Sorry. A little strong.
Better than leaving it here where, well, yeah.
Well, that's not bad. That's okay. I think that's good. She's drawing probably against
let's go
you.
this way then.
Well, you had there, so.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking. Okay, same weight.
Great opportunity to get the force.
Maybe even a steal.
Control weight here. Same weight. Let's roll. Okay. You can roll
Go at though. Just giving up a steal or 2.
Yeah. You might just have a nose
Or
hit
just a draw.
or a draw.
Steve spin?
Yeah.
No, I don't have to kick to it.
Whoa! It's good.
A little hot out of her hand. You saw Lise Kasner raise her hand.
Are we sticking?
Yeah, you're sticking. Well, that's a tough spot. No one can get across the nose there.
Is there a triple?
Might be. There might be a triple.
Or do we just?
But I just think we try that.
Okay, I like it.
With like a 10.
Or even like we just have to roll to.
This might be easier. Make that one because you need to score here. You're one ahead. Try to roll this way with soft weight, and then try maybe if you've got the right speed, you can hang it on the corner here. That's certainly the safest. I think with the score the way it is, Cheryl.
Yeah, you might get your deuce this way too.
Roll the shooter hard on.
Yeah.
Need a piece of the 8-foot.
Yeah. It's tape.
Sorry, I just at the end.
Yeah.
Pretty straight spot there.
And they
Isn't it?
said it was a little more than.
Well, there definitely is a risk versus reward call. You don't want to give up a steal. The momentum really moves towards Lawton's team, so make sure you score. And you do have a chance at a deuce with this shot.
You got to try to bite the 8-foot dong. We're going to try to roll it, okay?
Sure, and don't be too aggressive here. You ever tick this red through the port to steal a 3.
There more.
I heard Jennifer Jones just explaining to the front end what the shot is. We want to just roll Dawn and catch the top of the 8th. Final stone right now. It's a stolen point for Saskatchewan.
No. No.
Officer, they go now. Officer had the idea. She jumped it early.
It picks. That's why I started sweeping.
Ah.
Oh, you almost did.
And so it'll be the 1. That's why she took it early. Because she thought the stone picked. 1 red it is. 1 for Manitoba and 6.
Yeah, I thought so.
And a 4-2 lead.
I was surprised it still rolled.
Before we go to break, let's drop in on Team Canada against Ontario. 1, 2, 3 reds. They're all belong to the 2-time defending champion, Kathy.
Well, it really was 2 great doubles by Emma Miskew. One a relatively easy one, but one a really tough one that put Team Canada in great shape. Needs to get to the button and has to tap a stone back. Very precise against 3.
Julie Hastings, this Ontario all-rookie team. And that'll be for 1. They're tied at 5 after 6. On Sandra Schmerler Day. It's always the first Sunday of the Scotties. We thank you all for making it a record-setting day. Look at how busy the phones are. Thank you so much for your donations.
Do you watch curling?
Hi, I'm Val Sweeting, skip of Team Alberta. Today is Sandra Schmerler Day. Being from Saskatchewan, Sandra is always someone that I always looked up to. So please pick up the phone and donate today.
Thank all of you that have made a donation, those of you who are on the lines, and those of you who will call as we continue with our updates and check in on the Prince Edward Island against Northern Ontario. Suzanne Burt out of Charlottetown.
Well, Tracy Horgan's spinal stone. She removed the PEI stone, tried to roll in, but stuck out there. That's the stone that Suzanne's now trying to play. Needs to roll it into the 4-foot.
Oh, and that's the way to do it for a single. Prince Edward Island up 6-2. Really a nice bounce back game after they dropped this afternoon to Newfoundland and Labrador. Here at Mosaic Place in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, day 2 of our coverage. The Scotties. Manitoba gets that 1 to take a 4-2 lead, and here in 7th, Saskatchewan will once again have the last rock. They have the Hammer playing the Yellowstone. Little run back, gets rid of 1, pops the shot stone into the hole, top of the 8th.
Double? Yeah, we'll just sit here for a corner. Probably guarding ours. Do you like that? Okay,
You can make the double, you get it thin enough, you make the double roll into the rings also. If Jennifer doesn't want a corner, it's just all about getting that line right. Even if you hit and rolled over and guarded yours, it'd be a good start.
Whoa. No. Clean. No. Might spin in.
Behind?
Might spin in.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Shot. Okay, let's throw a corner there.
Okay. Just 2.
It's real bad.
This could be
Yeah,
game
that's
on
all-
here
yeah,
if
two's
Stephanie
good.
can get her deuce.
Line's good. 2-3. Easy then. Whoa. 3. No. Still a 3, I think. It's moving.
It's really walking. Really walking.
Just keep moving.
Okay, nice shot.
Woo.
It's the ultimate channel for the ultimate car enthusiast. The all-new Discovery Velocity is revved up and ready to go. There's a free preview now until March 31st. Check your television guide to watch.
Clean. You're
Take a
good.
look
You're
at that.
good.
I'm a gearhead.
Uh-oh. Sorry. Sorry, Julie.
Jeff Gordon today won the pole for the Daytona 500. That's always a sign of spring. It's Daytona 500 and also the Masters.
Oh,
That's
no
the
kidding.
one, you know. When they start playing that Masters golf music.
So true.
Jones' team got a bit of a bad break. They rolled over and kind of made the corner guard better than it was before. So they've got a little bit of a corner guard on the left-hand side of the sheet.
Let's go, girls. Right up, right up. Yep. Get it over a little bit. Okay, that's good. Nice swing.
Let's see Caitlin take a crack at it here to get that red one out of the way. If the line is close.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Caitlin.
Oh.
Okay.
Knew it, huh? She just knew it.
Just a little extension, that pop. I think Caitlin, the competitor that she is, was trying to throw it hard enough to make that double. Added here. It's tough to give it that shove while you're spinning a curling rock and get it square.
Yeah, it's yes.
We saw this movie 2 ends ago.
Oh, that's all there.
Sherry came around, made a good one, got the air out of Jennifer Jones, and got there 2.
No, more. It's more.
Up, Steph.
Yeah. Whoa.
No, or it's curling a bit.
Whoa.
It might hang on.
I hope you're right, Steph.
It's into the slower area, would be the only hope.
Sit down. Stop. Okay, that's good. Okay.
Okay. I have 13.5, but I don't.
Yeah,
I want to leave it
13.9.
to you. Okay.
Playing down to it, are they?
Yes. Yeah, you can't see enough of it to tap it. Too dangerous now late in the end if you have tried to tap and breeze by.
Yeah, I agree.
Sit 2 here. Doesn't even have to be frozen, just sit 2.
Lock it on. Line straight. Lock it on. Good. No bounce. Hard. Go. All the way. Hard. Keep her going, guys. Keep her going.
Go.
Okay, whoa. Keep her going. Okay.
Okay.
More often than not, they get so much more out of a stone than they should.
Okay.
They're just that good. Officer
my first swing
McEwen.
back.
No, I hate that.
They wanted that back just a little further, tried to get it there. This gives Sherry a good opportunity to freeze.
Whoa line.
Where do you want it?
I want T-line. Whoa.
Down a bit, Marley.
Just
Yeah, we gotta go pretty quick.
Wait only.
Gotta go a bit.
Let it work if we can. Yep, if you need to. Still got to curl. Just in the corner of that. Yep. Go. Quick. Oh, whoa.
Very nice. Goodness.
Here's one, Sheriff.
Sherry Anderson just glues it on the corner.
Nice shot.
Yeah, didn't want to give her that shot twice.
No, that's
Sorry.
true.
Okay.
Jennifer can't see enough of it to jam it out of her, I don't believe. She's going to throw a heavy draw and just release it.
To tap it. We got to unlock them a little bit.
Okay.
There's the different word
Back
to release,
4.
just unlock it so
Unlock
that
it,
that yellow one's available. These are tough because you want to hang around and shot rock here at the same time.
Let it go, and my niece is back 8, and I'm thinking, oh, I hope she's right, and that's not that one.
Most consistent pre-shot routine of probably any player I know Jen has.
It's good to
It
tap.
looks good, yeah.
Back 4.
Heavy. Off.
It's
off.
nice.
Off.
Back 8. Close. Back 4.
And it gets to that line, and here it goes.
Yeah.
Here it goes. Just unlock it.
He lost it.
Yeah.
Over curl.
Just a bit. Great stone, though, but
Jen.
he wanted to
Pretty
keep
good.
on the high side.
But we would be sitting there. What if we just cornered it?
Yeah, I think so. Hey, corner is pretty good on
Is
that angle.
Yeah, like kind of this. I don't know. She can still has to be perfect for us not to lose that, though, right?
It looks like the yellow, this combo here, looks like the yellow is closer, so you could
The corner here, sure.
You pick the corner?
try that. Sit 3.
We did.
Yeah, that's there. It's a little thin though, too, right? And it's going to leave these groups.
Mind you, it's coming into
And then
that.
it comes into there. I don't know.
I like it.
The freeze is really fine, hey? And your foot's getting real small.
First of all, that's
But-
Stephanie's shot.
It's not that bad either, is it?
It's really precise though, too.
Yeah.
I don't mind that though. I don't mind that.
What would you rather do?
I think I like the hit and roll. You get a few
Double
more
or
rocks
hit
in
and
here.
roll?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes you get mesmerized those freezes. You make a freeze, they make a freeze, you make a freeze. You just feel you have to throw a freeze. But I think this is the shot here.
I would say
Was not the steal of one a result of her missing the double?
Yes, true.
It is.
It was. I think I don't know if she's going aggressively for the double on this one. I think she's even saying just rolling into there is good.
Roll up to it, but the freeze is tough. You can tick that red one, and you probably set up a yellow double, and then you're looking at 3 red ones. So
Well, and you're really closing down the forefoot.
if you could ever hit this thick, hit the red and kind of roll up.
Because if I
You're
corner
in
on the red, then she
really good
smashes
shape.
and gets rid of them. Do you like just the nose, Cher?
No, isn't this one? Then she's tapping her red.
Okay.
What?
No, we're good.
Yeah, let's do this. You got it, Steph.
We'll read on top, I think, though.
Yeah.
A little bit of doubt. Shakes it off.
Clean. Yep.
Stefanie Lawton
No.
with her first. Catherine Schmidt got the line. Angle it over, no, and right on the nose. You know, how many times?
Yeah, thanks.
You planted that thought.
That's not bad.
You want to, no. And sure enough, what do you do?
And that was her last thought. She didn't actually stand up and reset. Her last thought kind of was the nose, so I would have maybe stood up and verbalized the shot you were actually playing.
Could nose that.
Yeah. If we roll to the center line, mind you, then it's jamming. But this isn't terrible.
Mind you, if we go tight.
What do you guys like?
Team Canada trying to win a third straight in a 5-5 tie, and final stone. Rachel Homan on the way, Kathy.
Well, the shot selection by Julie Hastings on her final stone really based on the score and not wanting to give up a big end. She could have arguably played a tap and maybe got shot. Instead, she eliminated the second shot that belonged to Team Canada. This allows the draw for 2, but it keeps the game within reach.
Team Canada trying to win a remarkable 21st straight
Yes.
game at the Scotties. They went undefeated a year ago. Their last loss coming to Manitoba in 2013 in draw 12. They have just literally dominated since then, winning back-to-back titles. So right now leading and trying to win 21 straight.
I think it's tight guard, yeah.
Okay.
There.
Interesting situation. We talked about losing Jennifer's. If they'd swept Jennifer's a hair sooner, it would have been in this area, and then it's no brainer to play the raise. Now it's kind of buried around this guard. So a couple choices. They're going to throw the guard in this area, but that might allow Stefanie to give this a shot again. She could go for that and get 3 again. It's tougher than the one she just missed, but it would be there. But because Jennifer's over curled, I don't think they can tap it and sit 2. It's dangerous. I think the straight guard right on the center line, it looks like. Will Stefanie take on that thin double? She's already shot. She'll probably play a tap or something for 2.
Keep it out there. Okay, line's good. Line's clean. Just clean.
Clean it.
Needs to curl, guys.
Oh, line's fine.
You You gotta make it curl.
4 feet to tight.
You gotta be tight. Yep.
It's really tight.
Whoa, Dad, whoa, line stretch, whoa. Whoa.
Good.
Over curled a little bit.
Yeah, she's got the draw just by that over curling.
What do you think for a weight, Marley?
There's enough of a hole there, is there?
Yeah, definitely.
That looks perfect. 14.7.
Definitely.
I think so.
All of a sudden, a chance to tie.
Let's go, Steph.
Yeah, let's go.
T-line weight.
Try to get a deuce here, you guys.
Let's do it.
14.7?
Is that what you're thinking? What were you thinking?
Yeah, I guess so. I think so. Yeah, 14 and a half. 14 and a half, 14.7?
Yep.
Okay.
Sure.
You gotta be a piece of the button here, guys.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We got her.
Everyone's set. Sherry Anderson has the brush down just inside the edge of the 8th. Final stone. Trying to tie.
Easy, whoa, whoa, whoa. No lie.
Stephanie Schmidt on the left. Marlies Kasner on the right. Needs the button.
Curl.
Got to get off their own. Get off their own. Get off their own, and they won't.
Okay.
That's a big missed opportunity for Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
They'll get just the single.
We got way with one yellow.
Manitoba holds on to the lead, 4-3. Continuing, sorry, Kathy, with the updates. Prince Edward Island, 1-2. Is up there. This is a chance for 3.
It is, but it's a very tiny hole that needs to scooch by the one that's at the top of the 12 and have it finish enough to get by the guard.
Tracy Horgan, Northern Ontario, out of Sudbury in the Idlewild. Picked up. Kananga, Amanda Gates, Jennifer Horgan calling line.
Nice try, Trace.
No scooch.
No 3.
No 3. You knew I was going to say that. Thank you, Kathy.
Obviously, we're playing for a lot of people back home, our friends, our family, our club, and the province. So we're really excited, and the pressure we feel is really just what we put on ourselves.
I think the Quebec teams are just full of women that are really strong and independent, and that I really admire. So to be able to compete against them and play with some of them has really been a thrill.
Ontario against Quebec. That will be the feature. Monday morning, as our coverage continues, Brian, Kathy will be with you, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Julie Hastings and Lauren Mann, 2 rookie skips at this year's Scotties meeting on a Monday morning from Moose Jaw. Here on a Sunday night. How big is that missed opportunity to tie? We were talking in the break. Thought maybe she was a little heavy, and that's just why the stone hung out there, right, Cheryl?
It was. It ran, and they didn't have the line, and by the time they did actually, it started to curl. It was too late. It was still on the guard, so. And just a big momentum switch on that shot. You score that point, the crowd goes nuts. You're in the hometown, and
3-end game tied. That's exactly right. Oh, this one picked. We've got to do something with his guard.
It's not quite in the house. Okay, yep, I guess. So we can use it.
But they're in good shape, Saskatchewan's team, if they can steal on this end here. Doesn't help having something pick.
And it was interesting there, Jennifer Jones just out of camera range. As soon as it did, her hand went up, and both Caitlin Laws and Don McEwen were out there and brushing and cleaning up. And just make sure we don't want to have that happen to us.
This is Jennifer Jones' call here, back to our opening about just keep the pressure on. They could with a 1-point lead here. All you really want to do is score, so it wouldn't be wrong to peel at center guard.
Back 8, Jen. Stay with it.
No.
Yep. Whoa.
I'm going to play the in off here now.
Back 8.
No. Roll it, Caitlin. Roll it. All you got.
Okay, Julie. Won't catch the rings. Does raise the corner in.
That was probably here. Okay, I agree. Same thing, Steph?
Do you have enough of the red?
Let them off the hook
I
here.
like the same thing. Freeze on it.
Yeah,
have a
this
jump
is
shot now.
great opportunity to freeze down here.
Did Manitoba come around there? Jill coming down in top 8. And what does Stefanie Lawton do? But now they have a chance to get in there.
Hey, girl.
2 perfect shots by Dawn McEwen again. A little bit of a problem with Jill's shot because it rolled over and it's kind of half buried. It's pretty tough to raise.
Room!
Gotta go. Roll. Pretty good.
What would you have done there, Cheryl? You could have, in Jennifer's situation, you could have peeled.
Yeah, I actually like the peel. I'm surprised, but she is that way. She does, when she puts the gas pedal down, she continues that way.
Stephanie Schmidt
Easy, whoa!
trying to come down and get her right on the corner, right on the corner.
Good shot.
Great shot.
Well, our first final and 3 straight wins for Alberta and Val Sweeting. 10-5 over New Brunswick.
Well, that last one was not good. Well, it's a good one.
New Brunswick now winless in 3.
No. No. Not big. The yellow? No. Come up, Jill. Come up. Okay.
Just missing the stone off the center line.
We tap again.
We tap. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay. Don't hit it out then, or what? Back 8, back 12, back 12. There's a few
12?
here.
Let's go, Steph.
This is for the club curler. I think this is the dilemma always when you're thinking when to make the move, when to do it. I mean, I guess they could throw up something else.
Clean.
Now is the right time, Russ, to tap.
I think so, because there are 2 stones in there. If you wait, you're into Vice Rocks, you wait much longer, Jones could guard it.
Stop. Heavy back
And then
12.
have a draw for a possible 3.
Yeah, stay on the side. Stay on the. Good shot. All right, Steph. Go further. Go
Boy,
Steph.
pushes it out in the back. You know, it's funny that she called for back 8, back 12 weight, and I thought that was probably more hack weight.
3/4.
Yes, it was, which it turned out to be good because the lineup was good and it managed to get that dangerous red one out of rings. Caitlin's going to try to clean it up here now. All of a sudden, Jones has gone from trying to score 3 to trying to score.
No.
She can run this red guard into the pile.
Little grimace
Right
on the release.
Okay,
Gets
go,
nothing.
go.
Gets the
Right
guard.
out.
And does
Okay.
spill the Saskatchewan stone out the back.
Fortunate, because that might allow Jones to blank if things unfold properly.
Okay, I've been a little heavy on my guards, guys. I'm going to make you sweep this one a little, I hope.
Sherry Anderson warning them, I'm going to pull the string a little bit here.
You too.
It seems like really light. Really light. 2, 3. Gotta get it just to center line, guys. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yep. Yes. Hard. Okay. Yep. Hard. Okay, that's good.
Right to the center line.
Great weight, Chair.
Good job for the guard.
What?
That's a little
Go
better
this way.
Team Canada with a 2-point lead, but boy, if you're Rachel Homan, you're saying this Ontario team and Hastings just won't go away.
Well, they won't, and I always find that those are interesting games between the Team Canada and the province that they come from. On her first one, Julie Hastings made a really nice tap shot. Rachel just picked out one of the stones, so this is a draw for 2, needs 8
You
foot.
can go right to our yellow one if you need to. The line's pretty good. Take a look. It's really running
good from here,
straight.
guys.
Really running
Stacey
straight.
Smith, Katrina Collins,
Got a really
the
good
front
time.
end, Christy Tremblay.
Nice one.
Calling line, and that's
Field.
for the 2. That's for the tie.
Right in. All right, let's go. Through it, Steph.
Just replacing the guard here.
3. It's in. Whoa. Keep it clean if you can, guys. Clean it.
No,
We really have a brush down.
Easy.
We're biting 12, Cher.
Whoa.
Are we?
It's
Not
coming
quite.
a lot deeper.
Coming down a bit. It's 3.
Whoa.
Just a 3.
Whoa. Gotta curl a bit.
8-10, it should
Just
dig a
biting
little
12.
bit here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Slide path just
Good
flattening
shot.
out a little bit, huh?
Good shot.
Yes.
And they just come up shy of the 12 on Sandra Schmerler Day. Once again, here's Brian.
Vic, the Sandra Schmerler Foundation began way back in 2001, and it is unbelievable. A record-setting year this year. The record was in Kingston a couple years ago, about $237,000. We are now over $300,000 and still going strong. Big thank you to the volunteers answering phones. Please, though, keep them busy. And please stick around as well. Sandra's daughters are here, Sarah and Jenna, and they're going to help me with a very special presentation in the next end. It's an unbelievable story, and we'll have that very shortly. Vic.
You know, we were telling a story earlier today about a family right here in Moose Jaw.
What do you guys want to do?
And they,
I think we gotta play this.
their son Finley was born the other day. They put them in what they call a panda bed. One of the So it allows all the diagnostics to be done on the newborn. And they found right away there was a respiratory problem. Quickly they took the baby, moved it, took it to Regina, and then today came word that a baby was off the respirator and doing well. That's the kind of equipment that the Sandra Schmerler Foundation helps provide hospitals across the country. So thank you very much.
300,000. That's just unbelievable. That's fantastic.
Got room.
That's so Canadian. That's pretty awesome.
Need 4 foot.
Well said.
Line's good. Yeah. Wait, sir. Room. Room. Wait only. Lock it on. Line's perfect. No bounce.
Sliding,
No bounce.
sliding, sliding.
Just fight.
Sliding and
No
sliding and
bounce.
sliding
Can't
and sliding and sliding.
Can't.
Whoa, no.
Can't.
Well, let's take a look at these two skips and so much pressure on them. Interestingly enough, the hits have let down Jennifer Jones, Stefanie Lawton at the draws, and again that 58%. You just look back at that last end. There was the draw to the button, albeit the button, but missing it for the chance for 2. That's why it's a 1-point game. Player comparisons are brought to you by Ford, proud partners with the Canadian Curling Association for 21 years. Prince Edward Island, Northern Ontario sitting the 1, down 2. And final stone, though, it belongs to PEI and Suzanne Burt.
Well, and she's just trying to hit what she can see of it, Vic. She played a run back on her first and just missed it. This is just trying to graze.
Could she get 3 here?
Well, it'll be tough to keep the shooter, but 2 for sure.
Already. Oh, and she picked out her own.
So close.
Like, out? Well, it's going on to this.
Northern Ontario will steal 1.
Yeah, I think, well, if we sit right here.
Knows it.
But if I roll off here, Sherry, though, then it can leave.
Like roll out with PO8 or PO8?
Well, no, just drag it away, but just roll the shooter away.
Yeah, okay.
So she doesn't
Like way back there?
She won't have it anyway, right? So I might as
won't
well
have it
move
in
it,
off, I
move
guess.
off. If I might as well move it over
Okay.
here.
So you're going thinner.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Do you like board here?
Yeah, it won't go anywhere.
I thought there was enough room to glide by here and make this double.
Well, I threw a control here down there with that and didn't get
Looks like
okay.
you have to hit a lot of
There,
it, but you get it that way, and then Jones is in big trouble. But they're going to go the other way. They're going to come down here, play that easy tap. There won't be any problem sitting shot rock.
What way? Forward. Yeah.
It's going to be a tough score for Jones.
You don't think you'd really...
Roll.
You'd have to feather that stone center line, that guard, so close to get to the nose, right?
Yeah, and it looked...
There's a better look at it.
Yeah, I think it's there. You could throw a peel weight, even if it ticks the yellow, it'll run both reds out of there. But they're going to be shot this way, and this is an easier shot for Stefanie to throw.
Down! No, it's low! Whoa! No! Come on. Board! No!
You've seen, Cheryl, this is Really been weight sensitive, the ice.
Go, Cher, go!
Oh, dear. Not enough. At up weight, and it just won't curl.
Yeah, I think that was, she wanted board or down board, and I think that was for sure
Just
board or more.
A little adrenaline there.
Yeah, I wanted it too much.
Yeah. And it's also in that straighter side, so it's just a combination. Any lighter, that curls.
It's hard to
Oh, man, it's so close to making it, even the way it was. Just a hair farther now. Tap for two.
Maybe can kind of come off. Hair more, hey?
Could you throw a back 8 and kick that red, yellow over and get your 3?
Let's make this
tough. I think they'd be quite happy with 2.
You are a greedy man.
Jen just threw this, and they were like 1 inch heavy in that freeze. I thought it was going to cost them, but Saskatchewan didn't play it. She should be close. She knows this spot.
Sitting 1.
Where is it?
Little bump for 2. Officer McEwen. Watch that guard coming up now.
Back button. Clean.
Tap it up. Tap it up for 2. Saskatchewan had their chance. It's time now for the M&M Meat Shop's Final End Challenge. Right after the game, go to finalend.ca and enter the secret word for a chance to win an all-expense-paid trip for 2 to the 2016 Brier in Ottawa. And that includes the tickets, the hotel, the airfare. The first 100 entries will have a chance to win a $50 M&M gift card, and all participants will get an M&M discount. Finalend.ca after the game and after the secret word. Once again, let's join Brian.
Hey, Vic, thank you. Got some special helpers in Sarah and Jenna. They are Sandra Schmerler's daughters. We have shattered the record. The record a couple years ago was about $250,000. We're going to shatter it big time, and here is why. We have a special check from a gentleman, Roy Kaufman, who passed away. He was from Alberta, and his estate donating, look at this, $350,000 to the foundation. All that he wanted was to have this presentation done on the final day of the telethon, and he challenges other people to do the same. Now, my math isn't great, but I can tell you this. So we're at $300,000. You add up another $350,000. And put your hands together, everybody. That is incredible. How about $650,000? And, Vic, how about this? I was talking with Shannon. The first ever time that they did this, about $15,000 raised. Man, they've come a long way. $3 million and counting. Please keep the phones ringing. We're helping babies in crisis right across Canada. What a great story.
Thank you, Brian, very much. And thanks to all of our viewers who have called in today. Those children are the most vulnerable, and they can use our help.
Yeah, you like this? Back 8, back 12.
Manitoba leads it by 3 as we go to 9. And it is Saskatchewan that does have the last rock playing the Yellowstone. Marlies Kasner. We're discussing during the break. Saskatchewan, the missed opportunity, the draw that crashed. That was to the button to tie. There, you make the tap up. Who knows? Possible steal. It's not as if Saskatchewan didn't or hasn't had the chances, especially after, you know, as we point out, there was a momentum change. That decision for Sherry Anderson to go around led the deuce in 5. This team has been sharper since then, but just let down at the key moments.
Yeah, well said. It was that 3-0 lead, and it looked like it was going to be 3-0 at the end of the game. And Sherry talked Stefanie into playing the come around, made it perfect, got the 2, and they've been going toe to toe with Team Manitoba here. And like you say, Jones made a beauty for 2, and Stefanie didn't the end before, and that's really been the difference.
Slide's pretty decent there. Yeah.
Well, and Stephanie's team had control for most of the entire last end.
For sure.
Stephanie's shot, I just thought maybe a little bit, well, definitely more weight than she wanted and or needed.
I think it's lost, you guys.
Yeah, bit of room.
Well, it's up, Steph.
Yeah. It's back out.
Breathe.
Well,
it's not
back
too bad.
It's not bad.
T.
Okay. Tee on its own. Wait for it. Yep. Yep. Go. Every inch, guys. All the way back. All the way back. All the way back. Go, 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 go. Okay, good. Shot, kid. Good one, Steph. Good quarter. Okay.
Steph's improving with every game.
Okay, half weight.
Speed's okay.
Well, we mentioned, of course, that she did play in the absence of Stefanie Lawton. Sherry Anderson ended up skipping the team, and Marlies Kastner moved up. And Stephanie Schmidt threw the lead stones.
Nice. Little clean.
First time here for this former Saskatchewan junior champion. Who moved back west after being an alternate for Heather Smith last year in Montreal out of Nova Scotia.
Clean. Yep, yep, yep. Hard. Go, Caitlin. Go, 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 go.
But that spotlight is always a little brighter when you're playing at home.
Well, especially with this wonderful crowd, and what a knowledgeable crowd.
Okay, a little
They're
more.
clapping for all the teams, just all the good shots. Doesn't matter who it is.
Okay.
A little harder for the team in green, mind you, but it's nice to see. And we get stopped all the time, and people come up and say, "Why didn't they play? They run back in the fifth end." I love that. It's just great. It's the heart of curling, really.
Well, that's why, even if Stefanie had been able to capitalize on that draw or hold that last end, just the momentum of having the fans behind you in the crowd.
Yeah, play! Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Mine's good.
Yep.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Real nice. Good shot.
Great shot, getting both those reds behind the tee line.
We make that double? The making the double is great. Yeah, we'll peel it out. Okay, let's make it.
Love
the
to get that
double's
back
on.
red one.
3/4. Okay. No. Clean.
Whoa.
Clean. Yeah. Whoa. Hard. Whoa. Good. Caitlin. Atta girl.
Great
Shot.
rock management. That back one was nothing but a headache.
Shot, Caitlin.
Really good shot.
You want this way?
I like this way if I can. That looks good.
You could see Caitlin was very relieved with that throw because that was the shot that she flashed, was that exact spot. So she fixed whatever she did. Little set, got it under control.
Whoa.
On there.
Think we're back four?
No.
Wall line.
Sherry Anderson.
Line. Line's good.
It's coming down a bit.
Yep. Line's good. Line's okay. Yep. Line's
Made a
good.
couple of
Yep.
wonderful
Gotta
draws.
go.
Great corner freeze
Line's great, guys.
earlier in the game.
Get it here. It's freeze. Just freeze. Yes, we're on. Yes.
Whoa.
That's good. Good shot.
Taps it back to sit the shot stone.
She's had great weight this game.
She ever.
And had to make some tough freezes. That just overcurled slightly at the end.
Again, love to get the back one on the same time.
Yep.
Boy, that's a pitch. That's a big throw. Caitlin Laws.
Real hard.
And and just avoids the catcher on the tee line.
Good sweep. Good. Lost my footing on that. I felt like Raggedy Ann. Wasn't quite ahead of the game.
She had about 80% of that rock. She had the thrown rock with POH still stayed and still managed to get it out.
Bit of room. Weeds, gotta go a bit. Go if you have to, guys. Line's good. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Close.
Yeah,
gotta go. Step in. Let it work if we can. It's gotta finish.
Finish it up late, guys. Finish it.
Okay. Yep. Finish it. Go.
Hard. Go.
Hard. Right back. Go, every inch. Go, Steph. Go.
Sorry, I didn't have to go.
That's my fault. You have 15 of them.
In a 7-7 tie.
Got about the same as I did.
And With Ontario sitting 2, this is a draw forced to the single. Team Canada, Rachel Homan, Kathy.
Well, and a great job that Ontario has done. Kept pressure on Team Canada. Rachel faced 3 on her first one, made a double and rolled in front of the Ontario stone, but Julie Hastings made no mistake. Removed it, stuck around.
Easy. It's good.
Needs a piece of the forefoot.
One.
Up 1, but will not have the hammer coming home. You're paying attention.
Thank you.
That was less than I've been throwing it.
Team Canada takes the lead, looking to win 3 straight. Interesting that they have the lead. They came in with 2 straight wins. We've already seen Alberta and Val Sweeting win their 3rd. Manitoba looking to win a 3rd and leading here 6-3. Jennifer Jones, her first.
More than you.
Okay. I thought I was a hair full of mine.
Right off. This is a lot more weight than you. Never, ever, 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 ever. Anything, Caitlin? Hard, Caitlin. Just go, go, go. Hard, Caitlin. Go, 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 go. Hard, hard, hard. Go, go, go.
Good.
Ooh, made it exciting, but it's gone.
Tricky a little on that center line. Curls when it gets off, but it kind of runs the line a little bit with that extra weight.
Just a pound heavy.
What's that? Is that a bit full?
No. Okay. It's just hair strong too.
Jill kind of pinched hers a bit too. Yeah, we got Sherry's there pretty well. So.
Well, Northern Ontario with that steal of 1 and 8 has made it very interesting. Final rock for Prince Edward Island here in the 9th.
And facing a lot of pressure this end. This is one of those, if she can just tap it a little bit and roll, it's almost like a split, but the one in the house.
That will get her the 1. Now roll it in and not close enough. 1 yellow, and PEI will lead by 2. Northern Ontario, last rock coming home.
Whoa! Yeah. Running. A little hot chair.
Down the center.
Stay close, slides real nice.
Gonna have to finish it up.
It's just tea.
Yeah,
just tea.
It's just tea. I don't want to go too deep, or she's just gonna freeze to it.
Oh. Good shot.
Very nice.
Bye, Benny.
That's very.
Those are the shots that can put this Lawton team into the playoffs. And they're starting to make a lot of them.
Good shot.
Back line.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same kind of ice?
Yeah.
This is tougher than the last one Jennifer threw.
Yeah.
There?
Just there. Yep.
Okay, you got her.
Solid just back line. I really just have to move it 3 feet to like 2.
Rushes.
And they cleared the guard by
so did we.
a lot. Yeah. So ahead of
Hopefully. She doesn't get it out of the 8-foot here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the good thing is she doesn't have to. Yeah, she doesn't have to move it very far, does she? That's the best of that thing.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, even the point being made, of course, that the second shot is just full in the 8-foot on the other side of the house. So Jennifer Jones can just push this back to half out. That brings that stone into play, and they'd be sitting 2. Here comes that guard. This is a big scrub for Officer McEwen. Here comes that guard. Here it comes. Oh, they saved it. What a great bit of brushing by Jill Officer Don McEwen to save it for Jones.
Oh, there was no daylight between those 2 stones.
Yeah. Do that nice. Thanks, Jen. Feeling a nice claw. Wow.
I thought she was on it. That was incredible.
I did too, and Jennifer's yelling whoa for a second. It was kudos to Caitlin to be persistent.
Until you're wrong.
The weight
It's not kudos anymore.
You're playing front end.
Let's go. T-line weight. We're probably crossing the button here. Okay.
And so now,
we'll stay close. Yep.
with that shot, you're not playing for 2, you're playing for a single and facing 4 to do it. And you need a piece of the blue, a piece of the 4-foot.
Keep it a little, but
doesn't look like it's pretty good. A little less, maybe?
Line's good. Line's good.
Great, guys.
Can't hurt it, can you? Well,
I don't think
no, line's good. Just T-line, guys.
Stephanie Schmidt on the
T-line,
left.
let's go.
Marlies Kasner on the right. They let up just that little bit. They need the 4-foot.
Come on, 4-foot.
And 4-foot it is for 1.
girl.
Manitoba leads.
I thought she was just.
Sorry.
The 2015 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like cashmere. The 2015 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Ford, proud partner of the Canadian Curling Association for over 20 years, by M&M Meat Shops, frozen food at its best, and by Tim Hortons, official coffee of the Canadian Curling Association.
It's funny, Russ said earlier, Cheryl, sometimes the other skip just doesn't cooperate. A wonderful come around with her first by Stefanie Lawton, and then Jennifer Jones matches her with this.
Well, this was incredible. Has to get by her. Stephanie's got a hip for a deuce, and momentum switches again.
They have led to the two. It is a big shot, only a single. The key shot brought to you by Scotties, Canada's favorite brand of facial tissue. So it's a 2-point lead for Manitoba, trying to win 3 straight out of the gate. And they do have the last rock coming home playing the Redstone.
I think if you're Jen, you're thanking those sweepers immensely for getting that by.
Yep. Hard! Right over, Jilly. Right over. Okay.
Rolling it away from that.
Yeah.
Those double center guards.
Makes this fun. Good. Okay.
Bit of room. Stay close.
Stay
Well,
close.
pretty
It's
good.
gonna come down a bit.
Bit of room though.
7 or even
Let it work if we can. 6, 7,
Gotta
8.
go.
Yep,
Gotta go.
Line's good. Here it comes.
Gotta go.
Hard. Go.
Hurry.
Hard.
Go, Sherry.
Hard every inch. Go. Hard.
Trying to drag it around, and they'll bury maybe a quarter of a stone, top 8. Well, it's time now for the M&M Meat Shop's final end challenge. And the secret word is chicken. So after the game, go to finalend.ca and enter that secret word chicken for a chance to win an all-expense paid trip for 2 to the 2016 Briar in Ottawa.
Hard on the shooter. Hard. Get it. Hard, Jen.
Oh.
Go, Jen. Hard, Jen.
She touched every rock.
Nice shot, Joe.
Close. Oh. Secret word? Chicken. What are the chances?
Wow.
What are the chances
Okay, girls.
that they have chickens on their heads? What do you think?
Who knew?
Who knew? Wow, it's
foul.
That's programming.
It's foul.
I tell you. That would have been better if this afternoon they had quesadillas on their head. That would have been really something. But chicken.
Wait.
Line's good.
Gotta go. Hard.
Flat.
Hard, guys. Hard. Okay. Yep. Keep on it. Oh no. Right. Sit. Okay. I think over the top. Which would be
Half.
3/4.
Half, 3/4. I think it's pretty close.
No.
Yep. Hard. Watch the house, John. Hard.
Officer.
Get it.
Oh, and catches. Oh, no, it's just going to ride the edge and hold on at the back.
Couldn't do that in a million years.
Wow.
I think so. Okay.
Time and stones running out here on Saskatchewan and Stefanie Lawton. They'll drop to 1 and 2. Goes into the book with this score line. What do you take away if you're Saskatchewan from this game, Cheryl?
You know, I think what we talked about in the opening is, I mean, they did in the first end, they did go offensive and they went after them and they got down a couple points, but I think they needed to continue that. They were freezing to rocks in the forefoot and not using the opportunities to throw the corner guards, and when they did, that's when they ended up scoring. So that's what I'd take away from it, is to use those corner guards, throw them up there when you have the opportunity in the free guard zone.
Yeah, like Sherry's been dead on with her weight. Stephanie's made some nice come-arounds. The second half of this game, that Saskatchewan team could make this playoffs and win this thing. But the first half, they're just not applying enough pressure to these great teams.
Okay.
And when given the opportunity, you have to make the shot.
True. Steph had a couple real tough ones she didn't make.
Whichever one looks better, can't hear any. Draw over here. Yeah. Either there or there. I think she likes that guy. Corner freeze there. Where's that? Full 8? Yep. Bite the 8. At a 15. Yep.
And what do you see in this
So there.
Manitoba team?
Well, just, you know, again, they know how to score points. That's what I really see with them. And then when they get up, their defense is so good. And that's one of the things, looking at them coming into this event and looking at their record over the last couple of years, they're the best at scoring points and they're the best at defending. So that's what correlates directly to great wins.
Missed there by Caitlin Laws. They wanted to freeze that Yellowstone.
Wow. I only had 2 rocks left there.
It's an interesting call. You could have hit that yellow, peeled it out of there.
Make her blast. It's coming into that.
Okay, sure.
They were afraid everything would go, and then Stephanie would draw around that corner.
I think the freeze, guys.
Okay. Yeah, I like this.
Freeze on that. The blast is going into the red one.
Sure. Yeah.
And if she guards, we've got something off ours still.
Yeah.
We've got a couple options.
I like it. Let's lock it on.
I might have to.
You like this or more? This or more?
Oh, that looks pretty good. They're not gliding.
Okay.
Yeah, you're down
Maybe
the
a
slide
hair more,
path.
sure,
I'll give
not
you just
much.
a smidge more.
Back 4.
Wait, back 4 right now. Whoa, then.
Yeah,
stay close. Right now. Close for line. Yeah,
okay.
line's pretty good.
Wait
guys.
there,
Go. Yeah,
coming down a bit.
Through. Just for line. Wait there.
Whoa.
Wait there.
Whoa.
Wait there. Wait
Clean
there.
it. Bump.
Real close. Yep.
Now it's really walking sideways.
Whoa.
Oh, shoot.
Sherry's had that happen a
That
couple
really
times.
moved at the end, hey?
So Manitoba leads it by 2 as they play here in 10. And yes, it was the deuce and the steal early to give Manitoba that lead. And yes, Saskatchewan did have their chances. They had a chance to tie it in 7. In 8, the opportunity was there to possibly steal and take the lead. Missed opportunity. So they trailed by 2. The game story brought to you by Travelers. It's better under the umbrella.
Okay.
Well,
Good. Good game.
And it's a final.
Good game.
And Prince Edward Island bounces back to win 7-5 over Northern Ontario. So Suzanne Burt out of the Charlottetown Curling Complex goes to 2-1. Tracy Horgan
so that 14,
from the Idlewild Golf and Country Club in Sudbury now 1-2.
Yeah. Sherry's line was finishing fine.
Yeah.
Okay. And I knew it was going. I just didn't want to go with the weight. So
Yeah.
okay. Stay close.
Let's go, Steph.
Trick on the line with this is just anticipating the curl, because it will curl once it gets to the line. You just have to be on it because you can't hold it.
A little bit. We're good. We're good. Okay, line's good. Line's good. Round. Round. Yeah, we gotta go. Round. No, we're good. Yeah. Wait there. Okay, whoa.
Weight's good.
Whoa. Ease it in. Whoa.
As we take a look here, it's as if Team Canada flicked a switch and said, we've had enough of this. final stone coming up for Ontario and Julie Hastings, and it's a long angle raise.
It's a really tough shot. She really did not get any support from her team in this final end.
Oh, no!
Great try.
Brilliant try.
Just couldn't stick it.
She had to brush it.
Team Canada wins it.
No, I think whatever you saw. You hit two.
Look at this. Now, if she comes back here and just would get to the nose, and it doesn't, and it spills off, and it's a score of 2. And so Team Canada wins their 3rd in a row. Ontario and Hastings out of Thornhill drop to 1 and 2.
Damn it, and try to stick for shot, and then we should just have an open takeout. Okay.
We're already with Manitoba leading here, potentially going to 3-0. We're seeing that separation early on the teams that were expected to challenge for this year's championship.
Yep. Yep. Hard. Yep. Hard. Yep.
Jennifer Jones.
Whoa.
And spill it far enough.
Nice shot.
And to the edge of the 8. Somehow Saskatchewan has to make them count
you got
here.
A double here. Play this double.
Yeah, that double.
Right? You're going to remove that.
Sorry.
Bounced. So.
Still a chance here. You get by the guard, long guard, lots of speed here. You got a bit of an angle, nice angle here to make that go away.
Half, eh?
But you have to roll there, move that. If you move it, you make it real good. You could sit 3, possibly 4.
Fairly firm, though, eh? Yep. I think you got half. You got what you need.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Make it.
Yeah, she can.
Okay.
She can see half of it. She doesn't even need to hit half of it. So.
And it's roughly half, isn't it? Which is pretty natural to the eye. You're used to making that, like when you're playing a peel, you like to hit half a rock.
Yeah, just half.
That guard there.
What weight?
Firm.
Okay.
We get away with a 3rd even.
Yes.
Boy, if she makes this, the roof will come off the mosaic place. Final stone, Saskatchewan. Stefanie Lawton.
Gonna drop off. Yeah.
Close.
Whoa. Yeah.
Somebody say close. Somebody say close. Oh, and underneath.
Okay. So close. Thanks for the game, sir.
Manitoba will win it and make it 3 straight. Make the final 7-4 over Saskatchewan. Russ, how close was this?
Real close, another half an inch maybe, because it actually ticks this back red. So just think how much, just a hair thicker, and she gets them all.
Look at Caitlin Laws. Oh. So there's that separation. Those 3 teams, Alberta, Team Canada, Manitoba, we expected them to challenge already to see it. And then Newfoundland, Labrador, Prince Edward Island at 2-1. Everyone else is on the downside, but we're still early through 2 days of round robin play. On Sandra Schmerler Day, we thank all of you who have made our calls to donate. The line remains open to make a donation to the Sandra Schmerler Foundation in support of neonatal care centers across Canada. We thank all of you. We'll be back. Brian, Kathy, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Time for Draw 6. It'll be Julie Hastings against Quebec and Lauren Mann, a couple of the first-time skips at this year's Scotties. What a day it's been here in Moose Jaw. So till we talk with you again, thank you for joining us. Thank you for all the contributions to the Sandra Schmerler Foundation. Scotties Tournament of Hearts for Moose Jaw is here on Canada's sports leader, TSN.